After an hour of going back and forth with the freaking Colts, we finally got a trade to happen. A 2026 first round pick, a second round pick in 2026 for the Colts first round pick, which hopefully should be a top 5 pick, should help us land, one of the top players in his upcoming draft. That took me so freaking long to get going. So freaking long. And by the way, now that Kyler's back, welcome back, Kyler. Welcome back. Well, actually, no. Kyler's not even back yet, apparently. What happened? Is Kyler still hurt somehow? Alright, guys. Today we're rebuilding the Arizona Cardinals, the worst franchise in football. And surprisingly enough, we're actually going to be keeping Kyler Murray for at least the first year. The reason why is because there's no really out of his contract until 2026. So we're kind of stuck with him anyway. Might as well try to win some games with him. But I will say one big thing here is going to be the fact that with the fact we're kind of stuck with Kyler, it does not mean we can't draft another quarterback. And the first step on that is going ahead and actually importing a correct draft class. So we'll be importing this draft class right here, and this will give us a draft class of Caleb Williams, also Drake May, and also Marvin Harrison Jr. So I wanted to get all these guys so we can make this as realistic as possible for this rebuild. And of course, listen, if we end up getting a top 5 pick, I'm not against the idea of going with one of these guys at our position, right? We already have an injury to talk about. Wow, okay, so there's a lot of injuries on this team right now. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Now, I want to sim one more week here because I'm about to make some trades. And the trades I'm going to make is going to be whoever wants a contract. Because guess what? I'm the new head coach. I'm the new GM. Yes, I'm going to be the Jerry Jones about this. I am everybody. Marquise Brown, nice. There's no one else who I really care about re-signing / trying to trade. Zael Collins, or Zaven Collins, not Zael, Zaven Collins. I'm actually going to pick up your 5th-year option, but Marquise, get out of here. So I tried to trade Marquise Brown away myself, and apparently nobody wanted him. And the way people did want him was like, yeah, maybe for like a 6th round pick or something. Like, they didn't want to give any value up for him, which I don't understand why, because he's still 26 years old and has a lot of potential left to give. I mean, a lot of, left to give, I would say. But I will tell you right now that I'm going to trade him away here, and then I'm going to use the player I trade away now to go and get a possible pick here. Hold up. I thought he was on, like, IR. I thought he was out for 3 weeks, it said, but now he's still, like, hurt. Which makes sense, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, he should be out for the season. But now his status is uninjured, and he's there. Which is weird, because, like, why can't I bring him back then? Because he's not suspended. He's just injured. Okay, you know what? I don't really care, though. Kyler Murray, you can do whatever you want to do, man, because, we're worried right now about us and going 0-17. That's what we're worried about doing right now, and so far, we're doing a very good job at that. But that Rams pick, we beat the Rams. Oh, why did we beat the Rams? The Rams are 0-6. Listen, and now I don't have to pick up his 5th-year option, and we got another potential top 5 pick. Thank you, LA Rams. Because, why not? Alright, so right now, who's the worst team in football? My goal is I want the top 3 picks. That's what I want by the end of the season. I want the top 3 picks. Because I have an idea, and if we can do it correctly, we can go and win a Super Bowl. Well, many Super Bowls if I do this correctly. So this is why, again, you might say, you're trading away a lot. I traded away 2 players whose contracts were kind of coming up very, very soon, okay? I'm also not upgrading my players on purpose because your boy is trying to lose games. I mean, I know it's never a good idea to technically, tank in the NFL. By the way, sorry, I apologize for the background noise. they're currently working on our roof, so they're like banging hammers into the roof like absolutely madmen. But here we go. We get to play the Rams again. Do not win. Thank you for not winning. Okay. What picks do we... Are we top 5 now? We're the worst team in football. The Commanders, though. Bro, why are the Commanders so bad, too? And you know what? The Commanders would take my guy I want. The Commanders would take the guy I want, bro. That hurts. Alright. Is Kyler back and just sucks? Or is Kyler still, like, out? Like, what's Kyler Murray doing? He's still out. Okay. Well, good, because I don't want him back anyway. Especially not with how this season's going so far. I like the way this season is going. I mean, I need the Commanders to lose. That's definitely a thing. Okay. See, that... Why are the Bears so bad? The Bears should not be this bad. Alright, we lost to the Bears. We're going to have the number 1 pick. But I want the top 3 picks so we can rebuild this correctly. Alright. Seahawks. Destroy me. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to have at least a number 1 pick. That's 1,000%. The Steelers, apparently, we got the 1st overall pick. We're going to have the 4th overall pick. And then who else did we trade with? The Colts? Why did the Colts go 8-9? Colts, give up everything for your pick. And you reward me by being good. That's counterintuitive. I didn't want you to be good. I wanted you to be bad. Alright. Let's get to the Super Bowl. Come on, boys. Let's get right into it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, boys. I don't want to talk about it. We got the 2nd overall pick. Okay? We now have pick 1 and pick 2. And pick 4. And 11. And this is how we're going to build this team to go win the Super Bowls. Okay? So, starting off right away, let's go ahead and get this team a little bit more started with free agency, too. We'll go ahead and offer a contract to Winshawn Gary. Why not? Build up this team a little bit, get those guys. We do have Kyler Murray still, but we're going to be trying to draft a wide receiver. Draft a wide receiver and obviously a quarterback. Yeah, I'm going Marvin Harrison Jr. and Caleb Williams, guys. That's why we kind of spent a lot of money there. I don't know if I should be doing player-friendly contracts like this. I'll be honest, not in the hunt. Okay, I'm probably going to withdraw from him if I'm not even in the hunt. Ooh, I don't know, though, because those are the only 2 guys I'm actually really interested in right now. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not really too interested in Wagner. Alright, you know what? Let's play this a little bit smarter. Let's not go a little bit too aggressive here. Alright, so offensive line, what are we looking at? We don't need a left tackle. Do we need a left guard? I don't think so, right? And oh, we do. Okay. Alright, I'll offer Damian Lewis a contract. See if I can bring him in here. Center, we should be bad at, so let's go with a center. Let's go with a right guard here. Zeitler, we already have Paris Johnson, so I'm not actually interested in this guy. Actually, no, Paris Johnson's a right tackle. I forget. I think he was a guard in college, but they made him right tackle in the NFL. Alright, so we already have Will Hernandez, and obviously we already have Paris Johnson. So we don't need a right tackle. Left end, we'll throw a contract at him. And we can sign one more player before they're going to yell at us. And to be honest, maybe Yannick Ngakoue. Let's go Yannick here. Alright. Who signed? Who said yes? Who said no? That's my question. Who said yes? Who said no? We got Yannick Ngakoue. Okay. We end up getting Mike Williams. Okay. Get the left guard. We got pretty much everyone that we tried, right? Yeah, we got everyone that we tried to go after. Okay, perfect. That's a perfect way to start off this franchise. Alright, so we're going to trade Kyler, but not right now, in the future, because, again, like I said, 2026 is actually the year that I can opt out of his massive contract and not be, you know, shot in the foot here. So we got 2 years with Kyler as a nice fancy bench warmer. So we don't have to deal with, you know, the penalty of getting rid of his contract. Alright, so let's start this draft here. We already have our first 2 picks ready to go. Yep, we're not trading away. We traded all this to get these 2 guys. And we're now going with them. Yes, we're going with Caleb Williams, 100%. And our number 2 pick is going to be another generational player. And that's going to be none other than Marvin Harrison Jr. here. Like I said, we traded all of these picks, all of this, for these 2 guys because these are 2 generational talents. And that's going to help us out. Okay, who's number 3 on this? Who's going to be number 3? Okay. I actually have an idea on who I want to go with number 3 here. And that's going to be, there's a couple different guys I like in this area. But I'm going to go with a corner here. And I'm actually going to go with my man Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, who's going to be an absolute star for us in this franchise. Okay, we don't pick again to number 11. If Misson Smith is available, I want to go with him. That would be my pick here. Unless he already got taken. He did not. Okay. We're definitely going with him here. He's going to be an absolute superstar for us, too. Alright, so we started this franchise off with the correct picks and who we wanted. This is absolutely awesome. Okay. So, Kyler, I apologize, man, but you are done in Arizona. And the second we can get rid of you, we will be getting rid of you. Alright, offensive line-wise, I'm actually confident offensive line. But I really want to work on defense here. D-tackle. Ugh. Only normal dev trait. That kind of hurts, man. It kind of hurts, bro. I was kind of hoping we got a little bit higher than normal development trait there. Alright, let's see what we got here, though. We might go D-tackle back-to-back here. Yeah, we actually might go D-tackle back-to-back here. Yeah, why not? Not the worst in the world. Get 2 D-tackles. Obviously, this team right now is going to be based on rookies starting off right away. But let's go ahead and do that. Make our selection here. Probably cornerback is our next selection, I would say. Should be a decent option. B-man, F-zone. I don't love that, but he has decent speed, and if we can get that zone coverage up by just simply upgrading him throughout his career, I'm not against the idea of him becoming something in the NFL. He has normal development trait, though, which sucks freaking everything, because he's not going to be that great for us long term. But we took Eric, I think? Eric? Darden? I don't know. How do you guys say? Tell me down below, guys. How do you say his name? Edric Darwin. I think it's Edric. Not Ed. No. Probably Eric. Alright. Not what I want here. Maybe cornerback. He actually doesn't look that bad. I'll be honest with you. He actually does not look that bad there. Alright, I think our last pick we're going to take here is going to be a D-tackle. We're going to take whatever the best D-tackle available is. Nope. There we go. So we can just get this last D-tackle taken care of here. I probably, or maybe running back. Hang on. Running backs available. Let's take a running back. Because the running backs we have, I don't really love too much. So, let's take a running back. Alright, so, now getting out of this draft, we had an amazing draft. I think we had an amazing draft personally, and this is going to help us out so much moving forward toward the future of this. I know, yes, obviously we did spend a lot of money on, you know, future round picks, because you can see right here, first round picks cost a lot of money. They do. But they give you 4 years of hopefully very successful play, and that's what we love. Marvin Harrison Jr. is an 85 rookie, bro. 82 Caleb Williams, okay. Yeah, this is going to be good, guys. It's going to be... Alright, so let's get right into the season here. So, Kyler is going to be the backup for the whole entire season until we can actually get rid of him and trade him. We can't at this moment in time. He still is going to cost us way too much money if we try to move on from him. So we're just going to have him as a backup here to our new rookie quarterback, my man Caleb Williams. And so far, looks like it's actually starting off pretty okay. 1-0 there. Let's see, 2-0. Survey says, let's get it, boys. Let's get it. We're starting off how we want to start off here. Alright. You know what? We're just going to sim the whole season. Let's just sim the whole season, boys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. We made the playoffs with Caleb Williams. We went 10-7. We won our division. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, now I want to see the schedule. How good did we do? Alright, so we won week 1. We won week 2. We went, starting off the season, Caleb Williams went 5-0 before he got his first loss. Then he went 7-1. We went 7-1 and we finished 10-7. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. That does not sound that good. Like, I'm trying to fathom in my head how that sounds. That sounds so bad. To start off that good and then finish that poorly. But anyway, though, Caleb Williams, 4,200 yards, 31 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Not bad. I mean, overall, Marvin Harrison, bro, he is an absolute S+ tier wide receiver. I am so happy we got him. I'm actually happy we got a lot of these guys. This is going to be a really good rebuild, guys. We're going to have a really good rebuild here. Alright, so starting off right away, let's go ahead and get right into this playoff game. We get to go against the New York Giants here in Arizona. I'm not sure. I think the last time Arizona hosted a playoff game, was that against Carolina and back in 2017, I think? I think it was Carolina. No, wait. Green Bay. They hosted Green Bay, I think. When Larry Fitzgerald had that crazy touchdown at the end of the game. That ended up winning them the game. Alright, here we go, boys. Come on, offense. Alright, 7-0. 14-0. Let's go. 21-0. Okay. Don't let them come back. Okay, don't stop letting them come back. Okay. We tied up. And we win. Oh my gosh. That was way too close. That was way too close for my comfort. Okay. 327 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay, not bad. We had a rushing touchdown with Caleb. Marvin Harrison looked good in that game. Guys, first playoff win of his career. We're done with that, guys. Alright, boys. We got the divisional round playoff game here versus the Carolina Panthers. Ironically enough, I think this is like one of the, I know I think they hosted the Packers. I think they also hosted the Panthers. So, oh no, they didn't host the Panthers. Panthers were like really good that season when they played the playoffs versus the Arizona Cardinals. That's back when the Cardinals had Carson Palmer for a year. And yeah, they were like the best team in football because they had, what's his name? Oh, Cam Newton. And then they went to the Super Bowl and got absolutely destroyed. Alright, well, we're getting destroyed right here. Hold up. What just happened? Everything just happened way too quickly, and I can't fathom what just happened. Okay, so we got destroyed. Caleb Williams did not do anything in that game. Okay, we just got our first playoff loss, and I don't even know what just happened because it happened so quickly. It was just like, oh, everything here happens, bam, it fell apart. Alright, well, we lost in the divisional. Not what we wanted to do there, but it's okay. It's all good, boys. Go to the Super Bowl here, see who actually plays the Super Bowl. Is it going to be Carolina? Nope, not Carolina at all. Zero chance Carolina does anything in the Super Bowl. Exactly. It's going to be Chiefs versus Niners. Okay. I guess I'm going for Niners here just because I don't really love the Chiefs. And it ends up being... Survey says Chiefs win another Super Bowl. Man, that would be so trash. Another Super Bowl win for the Chiefs. Like, I think we had enough of them, man. We had enough. They have 3 in their history. They don't need 4. They don't need 5. You know, I think we're pretty good. All right, who are we losing? Who are we losing? All right, Buda Baker. We're going to bring him back. I want to bring back Buda Baker. And he'd rather hit free agency. What's your franchise tag? Well, you can be franchise tag, Buda. Apologize for that, my man. But we're not going to be losing you this year. I am not risking losing you here. We brought him back. Will Hernandez, I want to bring you back. Did he free agency me again? Bro, what is people doing free agencying me? This is, we just went to the playoffs. I mean, yeah, we were exactly one and done, you know, and it sucks, but like, you don't gotta be rude and be like, yeah, I want to just test out free agency. Like, we just went to the playoffs. We have our franchise quarterback. We're about to trade our ex-franchise quarterback. Why is everyone acting different now? I mean, it's like we were the cool kid in town, and now we're like the loser of the group. Like, we're now just like, we fell down to the loser of the group after being the cool kid in town here. Alright, come on, man. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Free agency. Roster. Can we trade away Kyler yet, or do we have to wait? Yeah, we're still going to have to wait on this one. It's almost like I said 2026. And it's only 2024. But, you know, maybe I should listen to myself. Maybe I should listen to myself once in a while. Alright, Trent Williams has no offers. Okay. We couldn't even offer him a contract because he would want so much money that we could not even afford him. Wyatt Teller. We offer you that. Okay, there's a lot of people in the race here for you, my man. So I'm going to need you to say yes to me. I don't think anyone has ever said yes to the Arizona Cardinals. So I need you to say yes to the Arizona Cardinals. Keenan Allen's a free agent. D-Hop's a free agent. What's our team looking like? Let's look at our team. Let's see what we actually need here. Because I think after we did trade away a couple pieces, you know, Collins obviously, and we traded away Brown. But line's looking fine. Just right guard's really what we need there. We need a center probably, but we could also draft a center. A running back would be very nice right now. Left us a linebacker probably. Maybe some backup secondary pieces. I mean, this team is pretty okay. It's definitely better than what we, you know, started with, but it's not perfect yet. All right, so what centers are available? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that. David Andrews, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. Mitch Morris, the number 2 guy I wanted. Did you say yes? You said yes. Okay. Question is, did I get the left guard? Right guard. I didn't. Interesting. Why do I not have the money back from his contract then? I should get the money back from the offer I offered him. Let's update it and let's see. There we go. I got the money back. Okay. That's okay. Because guess what? I wanted my second offer. I mean, I wanted my second guy anyway. I wanted Cosme. This is literally the guy who started this franchise off with me trading him away. It literally is the guy that I traded away to start this franchise. And now, we're going to try to bring him back. Alright, who else do we need? We need, let's say our linebacker. It would be nice to get a D-tackle. DJ Reader, the ex-Cincinnati Bengals player. No, going to cost way too much. We're going to need someone who's, like, cheap as anything. And these guys are not looking on my cheap as anything radar. Wait, what did Cincinnati just do? They lost DJ Reader and BJ Hill? How did they lose both their D tackles? Who do they have now? Zach Carter as their D tackle? Yeah, Zach Carter's actually not that bad. Zach Carter is low-key. Like, he's pretty good. Alright, you know what? We're just going to draft somebody here. My signings, who do we get? We got the center. Okay, I like that. We also got the right guard. We got Judon. Who else are we trying to go after? I think that's it, right? Yeah, that was it. Okay. I'll take that, man. 3 solid pickups this offseason. Again, like I said, you know, now we're going to the draft. I don't know how many picks we have. I don't think we have many picks. Because you know how we kind of trade away everything to, you know, look toward the future? Yeah. We might be in a interesting predicament now, right? But you know what, though? Who did we franchise tag? We franchise tagged someone, didn't we? Who was that guy we franchise tagged who wanted to leave and we ended up keeping? Go back and look at the record here. Was it not Buda Baker? I thought we franchise tagged you, Buda. Or did we sign you to a contract, didn't we? Not Buda Baker. It was Buda Baker. We franchise tagged you. Kind of... Hang on. Go back to this. So we could trade you. We could trade you. But I'm probably going to want to put you in a contract. You're really good, strong safety for us. I was going to say I could trade him for first round pick and get somebody, but we're probably just going to end up signing him. We'll work out a contract with him throughout the year. I don't want to get rid of him. He's a really good player. He's one of those guys that really are untouchable for us here. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm probably just looking D tackles at this point. Especially with the fact we have limited picks here, so we're not going to be able to do too much. And the fact that, you know, we had a pretty good free agency here. Maybe a wide receiver. Definitely a running back. I did not go running back at all in free agency. I should have looked at running back. Alright, what's the running backs looking like? Elite strength and solid speed. So he's going to be a power back. He's a power back, yeah. All of these guys are power backs. Holy crap. 5'10" out of Maryland. I mean, I don't know. Do we really want a power back here, though? I mean, 89 speed's not that bad, though. In franchise mode, 89 speed is actually not that bad. In, like, you know, Ultimate Team or other game modes, yeah, 89 speed is definitely not ideal. And you're going to probably sit there and be like, why did I just get 89 speed player? But for franchise mode, it's actually not that bad. That is definitely not the guy we want. Playmaker, wide receiver here. Okay, deep route running is a B. Yeah, just taking shots at this point. I know we said D tackle, but at this point, I'm just taking shots at some people. See if we can get someone good here. Maybe get like a hidden potential type of guy. We do need D tackle, but we're not like desperate for D tackle here. I feel like the guys we had last season actually did pretty okay for us. Alright, day 3 guys. No, I do not like that guy. C block shed interests me. Okay. Wasn't a great pick, but I would say it's good enough that I'm not like too concerned about it. Again, a lot of these guys, if we take a D tackle like 6th, 7th round, they're probably making the roster, in all honesty. They're probably making the roster, and they're going to be, you know, they're going to be a future type of guy that we're going to have to build around here. Alright, that wasn't the sexiest pick right there, but let's get right to the season. Our punter retired. After 11 years. After 11 years! We gave that man 11 years and he retires. It's okay. Draft recap. What's our draft recap looking like? Took a 74. That halfback's actually not that bad then. A 74 overall running back, day 1, is actually not that bad. The rest of the draft was actually pretty crap. Alright, next season, let's get it, boys. Alright, so I've realized this with every franchise now, is that once you get through the preseason, you gotta go in here and actually, like, do best team available. If you do not, it will not reset everything and correctly go through everything. Really a weirdly annoying thing about Madden. I don't understand it completely. Alright, so Kyler is now in that kind of ballpark range. How much years does he have left on his contract, though? That's my question. How many years left? Contract and skills. He has 4 years left. So, okay. So, we're going now into, what, 2025? So, we're going to be able to next year get rid of him and move on from him, thankfully. Let's just go ahead and sim here. Let's go through the first week. And the reason why I'm going through the first week here is I want to see who is actually available to be re-signed and who wants a new contract, all that kind of good stuff, right? Because obviously, we're not probably going to bring back too many players unless we really need to here. All right, Buda Baker. Forgot about you. Yeah, exactly. See, that's why you franchise tag a player, guys. Because now he's on our team for the next 5 seasons. And we're sitting here looking very, very pretty with the next 5 seasons under contract for this guy. You're 35 years old, man. I'm probably going to let you walk. Paris Johnson, we're going to pick up the 5th-year option when we can there. Trey McBride, we'll bring you back. We'll keep you on the team. DJ will probably let you walk after this season. Yeah, I think we're pretty good on that one, actually. For the rest of those guys, I'm actually pretty okay with. So, let's go ahead and just sim to the postseason, guys. 1 second. Wow, we made the playoffs, but we didn't win our division. And 3 different teams in our division made the playoffs. Well, actually, no. Surprisingly, no, yeah. 3 different teams. 49ers made it, Cardinals made it, and Rams made it. I mean, the NFC West this year apparently just controlled the playoffs. Alright, so let's start off right away by going to the schedule and seeing how this season went. Because us going 10-7 makes me think that this season was exactly what I think it was. Okay, it was ups and downs pretty much. We won the last 3 games after losing 2 games. It was back and forth. And I know the first year I didn't look at MVP. And obviously, I probably should have. Or probably the last 2 years, I should have looked at MVP. We'll look at MVP this year. It's just when I know, my quarterback probably didn't get it. I'm not saying I don't care about who got it. But, it's one of those situations where you're like, if I didn't get it, then I don't really care who got it. 18th ranked offense. Okay, what's our defense? 29th. Our defense sucked. Joe Burrow won it, though. To the point, Joe Burrow won it. And just for context here, for anyone who's wondering, let's just look at last 2 years' MVPs. So, 2024, the MVP, obviously, Patrick Mahomes won it, but the MVP of the league was Patrick Mahomes again. Rookie of the year was Caleb Williams. And also, Mason Smith, which was our guy. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year. So we had the Offense and Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's what you call winning. That's what you call getting absolute W's. But now we got a divisional matchup. What's funny is, so the Rams, a couple years ago, they were the worst team in football with us. We were both the worst team in football. And now we're both playoff teams. I just kind of traded away my whole entire future to them to get, my picks. But yeah, we're now playoff teams. See? Now we're both eating. Now we're both winning. What do you know? Things work out. Well, hopefully. Thank you. Thank you, Caleb Williams. I was about to say. We really... Okay, hold up. Okay. I need to take a break. I need to take a break here because we're getting destroyed. Okay. Get a touchdown here. You got it. How do we not at least kick a field goal there? I wouldn't want a field goal, but at least a field goal, I feel like something happened. Okay. Nah, I didn't want to win anyway. I mean, we're like a playoff team now. We're up there. We're looking good now. And then we take L's like this. And I'm like... I know we're not, there yet. It sounds funny to say this, but it's so very true. You could be a playoff team and not be a Super Bowl team. And it's weird to say that because it's well, if you get the playoffs, you have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. No. There's teams that you look at and you go, that team right there is going to make the playoffs. 100%. They're going to make the playoffs. But then you look at a team and go, that team's not winning a Super Bowl. And there's a huge difference between a Super Bowl team and a playoff team. It's weird to say it, but it's so true. And, you know, this is a good example of it. Right now, we hit a mark where we are a playoff team. You know, we have a younger quarterback playing very well. Great receiver playing very well. You know, defense is getting going. We're really picking it up. But we are not a playoff team yet. So, we got to just kind of take that into consideration, I guess, moving forward here. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So, we're a playoff team. We're not a Super Bowl team yet. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, but we're getting there. I'll bring my punter back. Because, why not? Like, but everybody else, you're too old and not really that good. So, sayonara. We're going to be looking at free agency here. Alright, so let's actually look at one thing, though. And it's my favorite thing to do in this franchise so far. Well, first off, let me upgrade my players. So we can actually get our upgrades in here. But the favorite thing I like to do in this franchise is look at how much Kyler Murray is going to cost me to get rid of. Right? He is so close. We are 1 year away. It's almost like 2026 couldn't come soon enough. Okay, so let's look at free agents. Actually, you know what? Before we look at free agents, let's look at the team. Probably a good idea to look at the team here. Blah, 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 blah. Adjust lineup. Okay. And, ooh. We definitely need a setter. That's definitely going to be something we got to look at. Maybe another wide receiver. I don't know. I kind of... maybe another receiver. I wouldn't be against another receiver. Another running back would be good. Last year's draft pick right there, running back was actually pretty good. Yannick Ngakoue went down to a 72. Holy crap. We also need a middle linebacker, backup free safety, and strong safety. Okay. We got money. Now we got to spend it. Alright, guys. So, we went ahead and signed some players. We got cornerback Tron Johnson, free safety Tyrann Mathieu, strong safety Jordan Poyer, and center Ethan Pullock. So, we got some options now. Let's get it for our team. Which, you know what? That works out pretty well. I also don't really know how many draft picks I have in this upcoming draft. I'm going to check in a second once we get done simulating, but I don't think I have many draft picks. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I have, like, much at all. Because potentially I might have, you know, traded away a lot of draft picks in the past to try to get these star players that now are getting us to the playoffs. And what happened with center? Did I not just take a center? What? Okay, hold up. I didn't get a running back, which actually I don't like. So I want another running back. I want another wide receiver. I swear I just signed a center, but I don't know where the guy is. Let me do best team available. Because sometimes this doesn't actually work unless you do best team available. That's actually very nice. Free safety and strong safety looks very nice here. Okay, there's our center. This best team. If you don't do best team available, you don't see your best team. Alright, so I want another running back, right? Another wide receiver, and that's it on offense. Tight ends, I'm fine on with these three guys. I'm not really too upset with tight ends. I would like to get, again, a D tackle and a right end. So in this draft, and middle linebacker is another spot. So we have a couple of positions we're looking for, depending on how many draft picks we have. I don't think we have that many. This year, we have a third, a fifth, a sixth, and a seventh. That's not this year. No, that is this year, I believe. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. We do. Okay, good. Good. Before I got copyrighted, I was able to actually get that out. There we go. All right, let's get it, boys. So I think our first pick here. Are we going wide receiver? No, we gotta go starter here. So this would probably be right end. To see what right ends are available. Ugh. This guy's a run stuffer, isn't he? No, he's a speed rusher. A speed rusher with those stats? I mean, I know he's a third, fourth round pick, but still. We got a run stuffer here who actually looks like he could be pretty okay. What's his block shed? Can I see his block shed? He has B block shed. Yeah, this guy's a pretty good run stuffer. He's not going to be the fastest guy. And definitely, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to write home about him. But he's decent. Alright, so probably going with a halfback here. I'm going to be going with the halfback here. Yeah. Take the shot here. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then I'm probably going wide receiver. Do we have another pick after this? Yeah, we do. Okay. I'm probably going wide receiver or middle linebacker here. We have a guy who's still available from the second, third round. Okay, I'll take him. And then I'm going middle linebacker last pick here. And I think that's kind of where we're going to be heading here moving forward. Now, we are going to be, of course, trading away Kyler this year, right? So that's going to be humongous for us to get someone, for Kyler here. That's going to help us out immensely. Let's see what we can actually get for him now. Alright, so we just made a trade here. Kyler Murray got traded away because he finally does not cost us money to trade away. We actually saved $15 million trade him away. So we traded away him in a first-round pick in 2029 for Quay Walker, middle linebacker, obviously, Christian Watson, another receiver, so a third, fourth receiver, and Aaron Jones, and a third-round pick. So we actually got a pretty good haul for him right there. And I think that's going to help us out, especially moving forward here. So we got to cut 2 players, which, to be honest, I was just about to say, I'm probably just going to cut these D tackles. And, yeah, let's go ahead and sim the season, though, and see how good we can play. Real fast, though, let me go ahead and fix my depth chart because, again, the whole, if you don't set it correctly, EA does not put in your depth chart correctly. And you don't want that to happen. So this should help out our offense immensely. And our defense. Should be overall a big W for everybody. Alright, so sim the season. And we went 9-8. Yeah. Pretty freaking ugly. I don't know what happened. Because, we actually looked good for a little bit of time. And now we suck again. We just traded for a couple great players. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? We did all these great things. Everything looks like it's, hunky-dory, going up, going uphill here, right? And now we just went straight down. I don't get it. What happened? What went wrong? Let's go ahead and get into this game, guys. We're going to look at the stats after this game for the season. I meant to look at it before this game, but we'll look at the stats after this game, guys. Hopefully, we'll look at the stats as a victor, not an L taker. Okay. Listen, I've seen games like this turn upside down, though. Well, apparently not. Listen, bro, if you want to play awful in the regular season and make the postseason and do this, I'm okay with this. We almost let them come back. But we didn't. We did not, and that's good. Alright, so Cardinals, 362, 2 tutties, okay. Marvin Harrison didn't really do anything in there. Oh, okay. So let's look at the stats for the season. Because like I said, we went 9-8, and I was like, alright, well, there's trash can football. But let's actually look at the stats for the season. I'm gonna guess we didn't win MVP. Just be my, crazy guess here. 5,000 yards? Hold up. Okay. He'd have a 1,000-yard season, though. Second offense. What's our defense? We're 9-8. How? 21st. Really? Still even 21st defense? I don't know. I feel like we would have done better than that. Where did he come in? He came into MVP voting at number 7. Which I feel like number 7 is pretty much nothing at this point. What's our defense? What did we do this year that was so bad? Wow, we did not get after the quarterback much at all. Only a couple of takeaways. Not many takeaways on the season. That's disappointing. I mean, overall, it didn't really look that good. Man, that was... I don't know. Listen, all you gotta do is make the playoffs, right? That's what they always say. Whoa, we are not simming. We are gonna play this game. You just gotta make the playoffs. And we went 9-8. We went 7th seed, but we won our first playoff game versus the Giants. So that's a W. I mean, we have another road game here versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And last couple years, we've been, you know, the home team, and we've been losing. So maybe we're just good on the road. Okay. This game is way too close. Bro, I don't know. I don't want close games like this. I think our defense had a pick 6 there, which was absolutely amazing. We're going to actually win this game. Bro, we actually won that game. Do not tell me we're going to get all the way to the championship to lose. Okay, Caleb Williams looked good. Our running back had 3 tutties. Hey, man, we drafted ourselves an absolute superstars. I gotta say, you know what? We've been good at drafting. We really built ourselves a superstar roster. If we win the Super Bowl at a 9-8 team, I don't know what to say, man. How do you, like, what's that storyline? Like, 9-8 barely makes the playoffs as 7th seed, and now somehow, some way, you're gonna be a Super Bowl champion? I mean, we blew out the 14-3 Buccaneers. At this point, you can't lose this championship now, man. Why do we have to play this team? Why is this team so good? To start this franchise off, this was the team that, like, you know, people make fun of us. People make fun of this team. We made fun of each other. Why are you good now? Alright. I mean, it has to come down to knocking off the big dog, right? And this is the big dog, the team that's been making us deal with pain for so freaking long. Come on, Caleb, please don't choke this. Caleb, do not choke this away, buddy. We really need you here, buddy. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold up. I gotta breathe, okay? I gotta breathe for a second. Because it's the 4th quarter, and we are 5-22 away from a Super Bowl if we can win. Our defense couldn't stop them. Our defense could not stop them. We threw a 75-yard pick when we were on, like, the 5-yard line. That's how our season ends. Really? Hang on. Hold up. Onside kick. I gotta take over here. I gotta take over for this one, baby. Alright. Oh, I was so hoping we would get, like, a hit. Like, he'd go up and we'd smack him back down. Alright. We came down to an onside kick at the very end of that game. The Rams are way too good, man. And the Rams play in our division, which absolutely sucks. Like, they're way too good, and we have to deal with them every single year now. Man. 1 game away from a Super Bowl, boys. 1 game away from a Super Bowl. Not the way we wanted the season end. Let's be honest. Not the way we wanted the season end. It is what it is, though. We lost the Rams in the freaking championship. 1 game away from the Super Bowl. We were so close to just, you know, being that team, man. Like, finally getting the W and talk about how amazing this team was. And then that crap happens. Okay. Well, back to the drawing board yet again. We lost Jordan Poyer. He retired. Our center retired. So now we're going to have to get some new pieces to recover from that. Man, it is an interesting situation. One thing I do want to do here real fast before we get into the re-signing the players here is going to be actually, let's go to manage roster. And not manage roster, manage staff and franchise staff. Let's do this. because I have not been doing the coach tree that much. Actually, wait, so I can do coach tree. That's right, because, yeah, you have the head coach, and then you have offense, defense coordinator. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get this one. 5% discount on players older than 30. Okay. I'm just going to get all these so we can we have a crap ton of staff points at this point. Right? We have a crap ton of staff points that we can really just, you know, work a lot of these out. So why not, right? There's no reason not to. Alright. Let's get all those. Increased likelihood of centers signing through free agency. I mean, listen, bro. We need a center, so that actually works out pretty dang well for us. Alright, and then we're going to do tunnel vision. We're just going to use up all my points here. Why not? At this point, we just use up all my points. Which might as well. We've been stacking these up. I've been kind of waiting to kind of, like, you know, be at a point where I feel like we're confident. We know what we're doing. We're going to go win. We have a window pretty much to win, right? And now we're in that window. We are 1000% in that window right now. So that's why it's like now I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it done. Let's just finish what we started here. And then we have unlocker. There's no players who meet the criteria. Okay. Offensive development. We already have that already done. Staff modifications. Hands-on defense. Defense coordinator's talent costs 10% less. Not all is lost. 10% of points is refunded when placing on offense coordinator. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. We might go with that, actually. Creates hiring bonus when signing an offense coordinator. I think this all is trying to say that we need to get a new offense coordinator, which, to be honest, I'm not completely against the idea of getting a new offense coordinator. I don't think our guy is the guy. I don't know. Offense was pretty wishy-washy. To say the least, our offense was pretty wishy-washy. Okay. I think we're doing good here. We got a lot of these. Alright. And there we go. Alright, we use all 1,000 of our skill points. I like that. Okay, now, hopefully, this helps us out a little bit. But we'll pass the staff signing phase anyway, so now we're into this phase, which is re-signing players. Alright, 86 million. Ooh, yeah. Caleb Williams, I forgot about you. We'll pick up the 5th-year option on both these guys. Why not? And we'll work out a contract with them next season. There's no reason to work out contracts this season with them. I kind of forgot that all of these guys' contracts came up this year. Thing that does definitely suck is that we have a lot of players whose contracts are up. But it's all good. Alright, great. We have him back. Yeah, we'll bring back majority of this roster here. There's no real reason not to at this point. Wow, okay. We're getting very lucky with not having to sign a lot of players. Like, not a lot of contracts are up. But at the same time, though, other than our, you know, original draft roster, like original draft picks, there's not many players who are really that good that we're having to, like, you know, make that tough decision. Excuse me, that I would say. Where I'm like, okay, this is, like, the problem. Like, we have to make this tough decision here. He said no. I'm not paying him $16 million. Not paying him $16 million. We're gonna let all you guys walk. We'll let you guys walk. Alright, let's go into free agency here, boys. We have a lot of money to spend. And a lot of W's to get. So, let's look at the roster. What are we looking like right now at the roster point of view? We need a center. We know that, right? We lost a center. Actually, no, wait. We got Pollock. I forgot about him. Actually, offensive line looks okay. We need a backup tight end. We got Aaron Jones last year, which is really nice. Wide receivers are still looking pretty dang good. I mean, this offense, there's no reason why this offense should not be effective at all. Alright, left end, defensive tackles. Probably, I would say backup free safety or strong safety. That's kind of where I'm looking here. I'm probably looking first, though, for backup tight end. And I want to see what we can get with backup tight end here. I always like to look at who's the best player available, just in case a guy's like, you know, absolutely S+ tier. And it's like, okay, yeah, we're going with you. Irv Smith, 29 years old. He's a vertical threat tight end. I'll offer him a contract because that could be a nice little piece for us here. Right end. Oh, do not tell me this. Yeah, this, not class, but this free agency, I guess free agency class, you could call it, is definitely not the greatest. We got a scheme fit guy here, DJ Reader, but he's like 40 years old. Doesn't help us out immensely here, but we're going to be the only one offering him a contract, which it works out pretty well. Yeah, second D tackle here. He's not a scheme fit player, but apparently he is willing to sign with us. Or he would be willing to sign with us, I would say. Not 1,000% he's going to sign with us, but he's willing to do it. Left side linebacker. Nah, we're kind of looking for maybe backup free safety here. Maybe a nice little depth piece behind our starting guy. John Johnson III is a scheme fit, which should work out pretty well for us then. And we're going to see who we get. Let's sim 1 week forward, guys. Let's go. Alright, signings. We only got John. No, wait. Here we go. So we got everybody. We got everybody that we wanted. That's awesome. Okay. So, I don't think we have a punter, honestly. We do have a punter. We don't have a kicker, right? I think that was what we actually just lost right there. Yeah, we don't have a kicker, so we'll sign Jake Elliott. Blah, blah, blah. Strong safety. We have no... Okay, so Tyron Matthews technically our free safety backup here. I guess you could make the argument here. Cornerback could be a spot we go on just for depth purposes. Yeah, I'm going to get someone for depth purposes at this point. It might be overkill in all honesty, but it's just going to be for depth purposes. Maybe we go with someone else at the right end position, because our right ends were pretty dog water. So let's just go for those two guys. That should finish off our free agency class right here. We are going to have to spend a lot of money next year, though, when Marvin Harrison Jr., Caleb Williams, and all those guys. So, okay, so we got the guys we wanted, which is nice, but we're going to have to spend a lot of money on those positions. So that's definitely something to take in consideration moving forward, is that a lot of our money is going to go toward those couple players. But that's why the Super Bowl window is so freaking important, right? We got Irv Smith in here now. That's awesome. Okay, this offense is really coming together. Defensively, we look a lot better after, you know, getting our signings there. We actually now have some options, you know, more than just what we had before, which I like. And I think we are a pretty good squad. What's our overall? Squad overall-wise. 88, 86, 86. Okay, I mean, listen, that's not bad. Definitely we want to be a higher overall, right? But it's definitely not bad. When you go from the worst franchise in football to this, I think we did a pretty dang good job of solidifying this a lot. So, yeah, like I said, not the worst in the world, but not the best in the world. But you know what? We're getting there. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there, right? It's one step at a time here. Okay, so let's start our draft. And I think we're going to be with championship, right? Yeah, so we're 29th overall pick. We're very, very late pick-wise. I want to see the draft board. What's the draft board looking like? Is there anyone who's, like, generationally good? Because there's no one that I really look at and say, like, oh my gosh, we need that guy. But if there's anyone who's, like, generationally good, I would actually trade up for. Again, like I said, guys, this is a Super Bowl, you know, era, I will say, for us here, right? This is our Super Bowl window. Ooh. We got Abe Blockshed. He has solid speed, great strength. Okay, so he's not like that great. He poor acceleration. Is this guy? My guess is, if I had to guess this guy is going to be a run stuffer, or he's going to be a Yeah, one stuffer probably. Because he's decent. Pass rushing ability, C pass rushing ability there. His power move is A to C, not really that great. So I'm gonna guess run stuffer. Oh, he's a power rusher. Okay, so run stuffer, power rusher. Same thing for that said position. Yeah, no. I mean, I'll be interested in him if he's still available at our pick. Right? If he's still available at our pick, I'll be interested in him. But let's see how this draft goes a little bit. We're going to sim pick by pick here and kind of see who drops off the board. I might trade up. If he's still available after like the 15th, 16th pick, maybe I go for him. But he has to still be available later for me to go for him. I'm not trading up the top 10. That just costs way too much to trade up to, and it's just simply not worth it. So, let's see. Okay. Still available at pick 8. Okay, pick 9, still available. Pick 10. I mean, we're kind of getting that ballpark range of I'd be likely to do it. Potentially likely to do it. Okay. Okay, Eagles. At this point, I mean, if I think there's a chance this guy could be, like, actually really good for us, I feel like I'd be kind of stupid not to make a move here. Just because, like, at this point, like, it's pick 16. It's not like we're going up top 5. We'll give you, Eagles, our first round pick this year in a 4th. So you're going to be moving back, but you're also going to be getting a 4th round pick for your pick. What do you think about that? They're likely to listen. Okay, 4th and a 5th. Okay, fine. We'll give you a 4th, a 5th, and a 6th. Man, this is going to be asking for too much here. Because I don't know how good this guy's going to be. And at this point now, I'm trading future away again. Which I'm okay doing in the beginning of the video, in the beginning of the, you know, rebuild. But now we're at a point where I'm not really into, like, trading away future, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not okay with doing it later on like this. What got right tackle-wise? No. Center, we're not interested in trading. Obviously, we're not interested in trading that. Would you be interested in either of these gentlemen? How about a 1st and you get that guy? Okay. I don't think they're actually really interested in him, but I'm going to try to see if they might be interested in him. Kind of finesse it with him. Nope. Yeah, they literally see him as nobody. Okay, a 4th and a 3rd. Eagles. I don't even think you're going to take him. This is the thing, though. I don't even think the Eagles take him. Alright, we can't do that. The Eagles, they're wanting way too much, and I'm not going to give up that much value for the future. Alright, the Eagles, are you even going to take him? You're not even going to take him. You wanted a right tackle anyway. Alright, Cowboys are a team that would try to take him. I feel like, I don't think they need him, though. What do the Cowboys need? Cowboys might not even need him. Cowboys do not need him, okay. I'm not even interested in the Cowboys then. They don't even need this guy. Wow. I mean, they didn't go the guy we wanted, but they definitely went with a guy that was kind of close to what we wanted. A linebacker. Okay. Now, this should be a lot easier because now it's only like the 23rd or 22nd overall pick. Oh, no, 20th overall pick. This should be a lot easier. I mean, come on now. You're trading down 9 spots. Jeez. Okay. 5th round pick. You know what? We're going to play ballsy here. We'll give you a 1st of next year for this pick. I didn't think they were going to say yes to that. I just wanted to try it and see what would happen. Okay, they're gonna want our pick. They're going to want our pick in order to trade it all. Yeah, okay. Alright, fine. Chiefs. This guy better work out pretty well for us. That's all I gotta say. This guy better be a star for us. Or at least a superstar. I'm not saying he has to be an elite X Factor, you know, blah, 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 but... Why do they want so much value for trading down 9 spots? I guess they could potentially have the guy that they want in here right now. And they're like, we're not going to trade down 9 spots because we're going to lose the guy that we want. But, like... Fine, a second in 2 years, man. You guys want too much value. This is way too much value for moving up 9 spots. That's way too much value. It's alright. Make our selection. Where is he? You better work out, Kane. You really better work out. And he's normal dev trait, bro. Okay. Your normal dev trait, which sucks so freaking much. At least we didn't trade up to you when you were like pick what, 15 or 16, where we really would have given up like the house for you. At least we traded up for you when you were pick 20, so it's not as outrageous, but I thought he was gonna be a lot better than that, and I thought we had a potential to get ourselves a stud, but you know what? It's all good. All right, left end. What we got here? Okay. We got... Ugh, I don't like these picks here. Ooh, okay. Power move's not that great, but he actually looks more or less like a 3-4 type of guy. Tackle, F. Okay, I don't really love that. Hidden potential. I'll take it. I was going to say, he definitely did look very, very good there. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Ooh, trade away pick. Because I would not be against the idea. Okay, so you're going to give me a pick from 2029 in a 7th round this year. I'm good. Another 4th round this year, 7th and the 6th previous year after that. A 3rd of this year, which I'm moving down here. Who down? Wait, pick 25. Okay, that's just... I don't know why it says pick 25, but one in the 3rd round here. I guess it's 25 overall pick here, but this is correct pick 94. We might take that one. Okay, we don't really have a guy that we, theoretically speaking, 1000% want right now, right? And stacking up draft picks would not be a bad idea right now. Unless we get like a 2nd round pick offer here, we're probably going to take that first offer. Like I said, I want to remain my picks up. I want to remain sub picks here. So Buffalo, we'll take your extra 6th round pick. Where are we sitting at now? Okay, so we move back 4 spots, and we get an extra 6th round pick. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, so we're gonna do some trading here, I guess, even more. Broncos are willing to give us another 7th if we give them if we trade up with their 4th round pick. The Browns will give us a 7th. I mean, is anyone going to give us like an outrageous offer where we get their offer this year, but then we also get like a really good pick? Ooh, a 5th round pick in 2 years isn't bad. Also gets us our draft capital back that we gave up before. A 3rd round pick in 2 years. Okay. 3rd and a 6th. Like I said, this is our Super Bowl window, so this is why I'm kind of wanting to stay in this draft here. Like, I don't really want to get out of this draft, right? So, like, I'm not gonna just... Yeah, I'm gonna pick. Because those offers are good, but again, like I said, this is our Super Bowl window. I want to pick in this draft, right? I want to keep this draft going. Cornerback. I mean, he looks awful. He's D-man and D-zone. Like... I don't know what that man's going to cover. I think he's just a really good athlete. B and C, okay. Hidden potential. Let's go, baby. Okay, okay. We got back-to-back picks here. All right, so we got ourselves a stud cornerback, which I really like. I'm probably looking at maybe another D tackle here, or a potential D tackle here. C, B, not really interested in that. Yeah, that's not what I really like there. Left outside linebacker again, after we traded up to get one before. Normal dev. It just hurts when a normal development trait, because it's like, then you're like kicking yourself, because you're like, oh man, what I see is what I get. That's pretty much what you get when you get a normal development trait player. It's like, what you see is what you get. You're not going to get anything better than what you see there. I might go with... Yeah, this class has to hit, by the way. Just a side note here. This class has to hit, because this class is the class moving forward that's going to be that, you know, next step forward for us, right? This is the class that needs to hit. Like, once we give the money to our rookies, we're not going to have much money. So, we need these guys to absolutely, you know, hit good. Great speed. Okay, poor acceleration. But he has really good run block. I like the fact he has really good run block. What's his speed? Elite speed. That might have been a overjudgment there. Just taking him because it says elite speed. But, you know what? Hopefully it works out, right? That's the goal here. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully we can hit it and get it good here. There's not many positions, ironically enough, that I think we really need. But, again, like I said, I'm kind of looking for depth purposes for the future. That's why I might, in the 5th round here, let's look at backups. Because we might be able to let, like, one of our backups walk. I mean, one of our starters walk. And get a backup that we could potentially have for the future. Like, that's kind of where I'm looking when it comes to this type of situation. Is we're not always looking for starters. We're sometimes now looking for backups that we can utilize, you know, moving forward if we need to. Oh, this guy looks good. This guy looks good. And I am so mad he's not hitting potential. I don't know how he's not hitting potential. Alright, guys. I'm going to sit in the rest of this draft. Why not? Let's just get right into the season. I'm excited for this season. Alright. Here's what the roster looks like. The guy we traded up for, the left outside linebacker, he ended up being a really decent player, 76 overall. Obviously, normal development trait, which sucks, but he's not going to be bad for us. Should be a pretty good pass rusher for us, so hopefully. I mean, not really pass rusher, more of a run stuff or a power rusher, but should work out pretty well. Hopefully, we can get this figured out, though. Alright, we went 10-7. Wasn't the worst record in the world, especially how the season, I mean, this franchise has gone so far. We're either 10-7 or 9-8, I feel like. I don't think we have not been in this franchise better than 10-7. Which is so disappointing. But you know what? We have won our division multiple times. We have made the playoffs multiple times. So, I guess in the end, it works out. Caleb Williams, 4,600 yards, 44 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Alright. Overall, not bad. I mean, again, like I said, I don't sound like too pleased with it because I can't be like too crazy pleased. I was hoping we'd have like eventually one season we went like 14-2, 15-2, or like 14-3 or something, but we had 2 defensive touchdowns at least. That's good. I mean, that's something to take into consideration. Third offense. Okay, what's our defense? 27th. Our defense sucks. Caleb Williams won MVP. Okay. I don't know how. I mean, no offense, Caleb Williams, but like, we went 10-7, man. Okay. Wild card playoffs. Wild Mr. MVP. Can you go and win the Super Bowl MVP? I'm pretty sure that only one quarterback ever has won MVP and the Super Bowl MVP. And that obviously was Patrick Mahomes. So, come on, Atlanta. Do what you do best. Choke this away. That's all I gotta say. Choke this away, Atlanta. No. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's early. It's early, okay? Win MVP. You really win MVP and you get blown out in your wild card game. Are we really serious, Caleb? And you're about to go into a contract year, Caleb Williams. You're about to go into a contract year. And you get blown out this badly. I mean, Dan Marino, you know, was one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Never won the Super Bowl. Never won the Super Bowl. I guess the MVP curse, other than Mahomes, who nullified the curse. Guess it remains to be seen whether or not that curse will ever be broken again. As Caleb Williams wins MVP, yet again, falls in the first round of the playoffs. So his playoff record right now is pretty dog crap, right? Yeah, his playoff record is actually pretty dog crap. Okay. Now, we're not interested in getting rid of him. Let's be honest, we can't. We can't get rid of him. We gotta just kind of keep going with him. Alright. We might fire our offense coordinator. We might just fire everybody. You know what? Why not? Let's just do what typical teams do when they don't get the results that they want. Alright. Manage staff. You're fired. Offense coordinator, you're fired. Defense coordinator, you're fired. I can't fire the head coach. Why can't I fire the head coach? Oh, wait, I am the head coach. That would be a really bad idea to fire the head coach. I would definitely say that's not probably the smartest idea. Sean Payton. Sean Payton, you're our new offense coordinator. We need you, bro. We need something here. Defense coordinator. Juan Rivera. He's actually not that bad of a D coordinator, honestly. Ooh, Benjamin Turner. It's between Juan Rivera and Benjamin Turner. Juan Rivera has like more of a name recognition, but that's really just his modification and staff builder. This guy gives us a lot. Yeah, this guy gives us a lot. Let's hire him. Alright. Now, we probably should have done that in year 2. But even better. We did it in year 5. We did it in year 5. Even better. I mean, for a rebuild so far, I think this is pretty successful. We went from the worst team in football to now at least a multi-year playoff team. And we won our divisions multiple years, which I like. And we're going to be losing all these guys this offseason. So, might as well just go right to the draft. Alright, so we need a left tackle in this draft, a center in this draft, another running back, probably a wide receiver. Oh my gosh. And then backup free safety and backup corner. Is there a way we could get every single first round pick possible? Because, like, we really would like to have every single first round pick possible here. No, on the real note, though, it's all good. The 19th overall pick. This first pick is going to be a left tackle. We got to protect our quarterback. Who's the best player available? And right there. Hidden potential. I'll take it. I'll take it, baby. I'll take it. Alright, now we're looking right guard. Because, like I said, that's the most important thing. Everything else we can figure out throughout the season. But we got to protect our quarterback at all costs. Even though we're literally about to have, like, rookies at these positions. Oh, this guy looks good. He looks really freaking good. He was beat on both categories, pass and run block. He might be a superstar in the end. Okay. That was actually a really good back-to-back pick draft. Free safety? Nah. I mean, he might have hidden potential. And maybe he develops into something, but I don't know. I don't know if I like that guy that much. That guy doesn't look that good. How about you? Yeah. Not really. Alright. Strong safety. I'll be honest, I'm probably going running back here. This is usually when you can find yourself a pretty good running back in Madden. Okay, so we got a power back, elusive back, and a receiving back. Ooh, okay. This guy doesn't look that bad. He's not that fast, but we don't expect him to be that fast, right? Because he's a power back. We've drafted power backs in the past, though, in this franchise, and they haven't worked out. They definitely have not worked out in the past in this franchise. I just realized we were supposed to take a center. I just realized. I think we were supposed to take a center. Well. Okay. I mean, we got a backup guard now, but I think we were actually supposed to take a center and a left tackle. Not a right guard, but honestly, we could put the right guard at center anyway, so that could actually work out. Or we could trade away our current right guard. So that could work out pretty well. But we're definitely going running back here. We're going to go running back. Get a nice little extra option behind our current guys. 5th round here. I'm honestly interested in going free safety or strong safety. Yeah, probably going strong safety here. Not D-zone coverage, though. Not him. Hidden potential. That could be a gem player. I'll take that. That could be an absolute gem player in the end here. You never know. That type of guy could actually end up hitting real well for us. Alright. Make a selection, Cardinals. Maybe wide receiver here. I was kind of hoping he'd be hitting Dev. There, guys. That would actually be a pretty dang good pick right there if he was hitting Dev. All right. Let's see how this goes, man. What else did I say I needed? A cornerback depth. I'm not going to get any good cornerbacks here. B-zone coverage. I mean, he has B-zone coverage. I mean, he's not really a good man corner, but maybe it could be something decent. Who knows? Maybe it could be something decent. All right, going into this season, let's do best team available. We actually just signed a new running back. We signed Deuce Vaughn. So now we have Deuce Vaughn as a backup to our, Rodgers here, which actually works out pretty well. Still don't really have another wide receiver, and I don't really love that, but it is what it is here. Yeah, this is going to be interesting this year, guys. We're in the ballpark range of, we had a really good run for a little bit of time for, 4 or 5 seasons, playoffs every year. And now we're kind of in that rebuild period. But we're going to have to re-sign and get a new contract to Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kool-Aid. And we're 0-1 starting off the season. Don't go 0-2. Do not go 0-2. We haven't gone 0-2 since we started this franchise. How are we 0-2? Alright, Caleb. 7 years. I want it. Can I save a little bit money, Caleb? Will you let me save a little bit money? Just for the team, Caleb. Okay, thank you. He let me save a little bit of money. Gotta give him respect for that. Now, we're signing you to a 7-year contract, Marvin. You're not going nowhere for a very long time, Marvin. There we go. Saving a couple dollars here. A couple doubloons, as they would say. By not only getting them on 7-year contracts, but also lowering the price tag a little bit. Okay, we signed our 3 guys we need to re-sign. Well, actually, no. Mason's also another guy I wanted to re-sign. Mason, you're going 7 years too, buddy. There's no doubt about that in my mind. We're putting you down to that. Okay. It's not going to really be too into that contract. We're signing a lot of these guys to 7-year contracts, which I don't usually like to do. But the reason why we're doing it is because we can push the money out a little bit more, and we can restructure the contracts in the back end. So that's kind of why we're doing a lot of this, is that we can restructure the contracts in the future. And if they're already good for us and we know they're good, because they're young, I'm okay with this. Alright. We have a lot of guys who want new contracts, bro. A A lot of players who are like, oh, and he said no. How did our punter say no? Okay, you know what, kicker? You're going to say no. Yeah, we're on track. We're not on track. And I might just end up cutting you. You're a kicker. Come on now. 0-2. 0-2. 0-3. Sean Payton. Remember when I hired you? Yeah. You know I could fire you, right? I thought Sean Payton was a good... Like, I mean, I know he had Drew Brees, okay? I'm not sitting here saying that, you know, he did everything and Drew Brees did nothing. But, like, still, though. Even though I... Wait, did he say even though I wasn't looking to return, this offer looked tempting? But he said the opposite. That, like, he was thinking about returning, but then, like, that contract kind of makes him not want to return. He said this team isn't... Bro, what are we doing? This guy said this team isn't right. I know I'm lowballing them a little bit, but it's because we have to get everyone signed here. And we're 0-4 in the season. Okay, hold up. Hold the fluff up. Okay. We'll do that, okay? You happy? Thank you. He's happy. Alright. Garrett Williams. Okay, we got to work out a contract here, Garrett, okay? Thank you. He's happy. Alright. We don't really care about backup quarterback. Mike Williams, we're not really caring about you. We're okay with losing some of these guys. Alright, hold up. Why are we 0-5? Is Caleb not playing? I mean, he's not playing bad. Like, he's actually playing okay. Why are we 0-5 then? Is it Sean Payton? We're going to probably change our offensive scheme. We went 4-13. 4-13. I don't even know what happened. We hired Sean Payton. And Sean Payton was like the opposite of like what I thought was going to happen. It's like, oh, Sean Payton's here. You know, change it up. We're going to be good again. And no. Sean Payton sucks. Should have probably realized the fact that in real life, the Broncos really do not work well with Sean Payton. And kind of figured that out to, like, you know, work how this is supposed to work. Yeah. Freaking Caleb Williams didn't get MVP race, man. We just signed him to a 7-year contract. Alright. It's all good. Regular season, yeah. It was piss poor, to be honest. That's pretty much all I can say. Alright, so we're trying to get Joseph Asai here, but we ended up getting a wide receiver and a left guard. So that's going to help us out a lot, hopefully. Because our squad right now is kind of looking not that bad. I say oof, but it's actually not that bad. So this is what our squad's looking like currently. We need a center, so we're going to draft a center. We just got a left guard, which actually works out pretty well. Again, like I said, we do need a center. But other than that, maybe a backup running back. I was going to go with Joseph Asai to get another pass rusher in there. We definitely need a free safety, a strong safety, a corner. Yeah, we're going to need a couple different positions. Alright, so we had, like, no picks this year because, you know, we traded away everything to become a superstar team and go to the playoffs 5 years in a row and the NFC Championship game. Yeah, so we ended up trading a first round next year, a third round next year, a third round year to that, a 6th and a 6th and a 6th for a first round pick this year, which is not the best pick, but it's definitely a pick. And I'll be honest with you, that's better than nothing because we need at least something in this year. Especially because hopefully we'll be a lot better this year than next year. That's all I'll say. Alright, so with our first round pick here, again, we don't have too many picks this year, sadly. Who are we looking to go after? Probably a center, right? I would say probably a center here in a first round pick. I mean, we could get a center later, though. We could definitely get a center later. Alright, so center or cornerback is probably where we're kind of thinking about. Center would not be bad. Got to pause the draft real fast, but it's not really a big deal. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, A-zone. How is he only... Bro, how is this guy not hidden dev trait? He's A-zone, A-press. Yeah, he doesn't have the man coverage to really get the job done as much. But I'm okay with the man coverage being pretty mid. If we can get up, he can get up his man coverage by upgrading him. He's an A-zone as a rookie. That just looks amazing. Alright. Centers. Okay, C run block. Interesting. This guy looks like he's the best option. And he's pretty mid. He's a pretty mid guy. Probably still the best option, but still pretty mid. Alright. We really need this class to hit, guys. We really need this class to hit. Hidden potential. He's hidden potential. He's hidden potential. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy that we got a player with hidden potential. Like, it's obviously a great thing. You know, it helps us out immensely. Hopefully, we can really work out well with this, because this is going to be our future here. But still, he's hidden potential. Okay. Yeah, I just took a random receiver there. All right, so our cornerback we drafted was a 75 overall as a rookie, which is really good. 91 speed. What's his zone coverage? Zone, all the way over here. Okay. His zone coverage is 82. Okay, that's actually not bad for a rookie. For a rookie, that's actually pretty dang good. He's actually more or less a safety. This guy's more or less a safety playing corner because good speed, good zone, not really good man. That's more of a safety type of guy. We might convert him to a safety. So, overall, not a bad draft. Blockbuster trade. We got ourselves a center, Wolf, and a wide receiver, and a cornerback. We also traded away some picks, as always. And Irv Smith. Irv Smith is actually like, I think he was $8 million against our cap. And we could actually get rid of him without being penalized too bad. So, it ended up working out in the end for that reason. But, yeah, we do want to go see if the tight end's available. George Kittle. I will take that. Alright, let's get right into the season, boys. So, another year. Another dollar? I don't know. I was going to make that joke, but I was like, this doesn't really work out too well. Listen. We have a squad, right? It's what we have. We got a squad here. It's actually not that bad of a squad. Like, this is actually a pretty good team. If I saw this roster, I'd be like, wow. You know, they might need to work on one or two things, but, like, that roster looks pretty dang good. So, I'm actually not disappointed with how this roster looks. I think we should be better than 4-12, like last season. Hopefully. I don't know what happened last season where we just fell apart. Sean Payton comes to town, and then Sean Payton is like freaking the anti-Santa Claus. Does not work out well. I don't know what happened to the squad, guys. I don't know what happened. We hired Sean Payton, and our whole entire franchise went to heck. We went 7-10, which was better than last season, but definitely not the playoff record that we were expecting to get this year. I don't know if teams just got immensely better or what happened, but yeah, we have a good squad. Like, now, Mason Smith was actually out for half the season, which didn't help us out in our pass rushing game. But Other than that, man, it's a mix of, like, everything has just collapsed for this team. It's like nobody wants to win anymore. Everyone just giving up. 32 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Like, yeah, it's been a mess, guys. So let's see. Defensively, okay, 7.5 sacks, yeah. We're just not really getting out to the quarterback. We're the 3rd-ranked offense. Like, we're getting it done offensively. We're just not getting it done defensively as much. And our yearly awards, Caleb Williams won MVP again. So this is another year that Caleb Williams won MVP. Another MVP award for Caleb Williams. I think the first thing we're going to do here, boys, some of that we should have done last year. But I didn't want to do it last year because I wanted to give him another year. See how everything looked and maybe give him a second chance. Sean Payton, you're fired. Yeah. I think that's pretty much the best way we're going to do things here. I want to give him another year, see maybe if we could turn it around. But there was no turning that around, okay? There was no turning that around going into it. Brian Dable was actually one of the best last year in this franchise offensive coordinators. He was one of the best offense coordinators last year. So I'm expecting a lot. Because when you're ranked top 5 in this game, in this franchise, as offensive coordinator, you got to be good. Mike Tomlin, you're about to be our defense coordinator. We're about to see how this goes, guys. Alright, so in this draft, in all honesty, we're looking for D-tackle number 1. I think D-tackle, backup running back, backup tight end. Strong safety, I'm not really too interested in looking for. Obviously, I will always go best player available if best player is available. You know, that's just obvious. I was really hoping he'd be hidden potential. I didn't think he was going to be that amazing of a player, but I was kind of hoping he would be hidden potential. That really sucks. Okay. And again, we don't have too many draft picks as always, but we are going to be looking at probably... Got free safety there. What's tight end looking like? What's tight end looking like? We got some day 3 guys. This is the 3rd round anyway. A catching. I like that. He's a vertical threat tight end. Okay. What's his speed? Good speed. Take a shot on him. When you don't see hidden dev, it's like pulling your teeth out of your head. It's like, okay. Well, this guy's going to be mid. This guy's about to be absolutely mid. Because he doesn't have anything good to look at. Nothing good to look at, boys. Nothing good to look at. Alright, D-tackle. Come on. Show me something pretty. Hidden potential. I'll take that, boys. Alright, so here's what the roster looks like going into this upcoming season. Let's go ahead and do best team available. And again, as always, I can't stress this enough. We look like a pretty dang good roster. But then it ends up not working out at all somehow, some way. Now, on a real note though, guys, let's go ahead and get right into the season. We made the playoffs. We made the playoffs. That's all I gotta say. We hired a new offense coordinator. We filed Sean Payton. So we make the playoffs every single year, right? Then we go, you know what? Let's hire Sean Payton to be our offense coordinator. Maybe it will work out. We missed the playoffs 2-3 years in a row. And now, under Brian Dable, with having the Bills' offensive scheme too, we make the playoffs again. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. Caleb Williams looks serviceable. He looks like he's a quarterback. He looks like a quarterback. That's what I gotta say. Doesn't look that good, actually. Mason Smith played the whole entire season, which is awesome. Somehow, some way. Yeah, Caleb Williams wasn't even in the MVP race. We were the 20th ranked offense. What were we defensively? 14th ranked defense. Okay. So defensively, we actually looked pretty good. Defensively, we actually looked okay. You know what? I'm just happy to be back in the playoffs, man. I'm just happy to be back in the playoffs after all that, you know, endeavors of the 3 seasons of missing it. I'm just happy to be back in it. And we host a playoff game. And we host a wild card divisional playoff game. Come on. Do not let the Bears beat you. Come on, Caleb. Caleb Williams, do not let this happen. Alright? That's what I'm talking about. It's not what I'm talking about. Okay, hold up. This time out. I can't. Bro, we haven't made the playoffs in 3 years. To lose and get blown out in the wild card round. This is just depressing. To lose to the wild card round, bro. Caleb, what happened exactly? That's my question. What went wrong with you exactly? So I was looking at my lineup going into free agency, guys, and I just realized something absolutely amazing. First off, we need a left guard going into free agency. We also need a backup running back. But it's actually not that. It's going to be our defense. We're actually pretty okay. Kinda. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's do best team available. I thought we were pretty okay. Like, when I first looked at this, I was like, you know what? I see a lot of, star players. This is a potential that we could do. And I'm like, wait, hold up. There's a lot of bronzes, too. There's a lot of bronze. I mean, no. Listen, on a real note, though, our secondary is pretty okay, cornerback-wise. Obviously, free safety is good. We need a backup free safety, a backup strong safety, a middle linebacker. We lost Quay Walker this offseason. We're back to getting D tackles and needing D tackles. And we need a left guard. So we have some things we need to go ahead and work on here. Alright, so we signed a punter, a left guard, which is awesome, D tackle, which is awesome, and a middle linebacker. So this should help us out immensely going into the season. Alright, so we finally actually have our own first round pick. Pretty happy about that, guys. I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, right outside linebacker here. Not something we actually need anyway. Okay. So we're kind of in that weird spot where I feel like we don't really need one particular thing. But it's not like we need everything. Just like we're not, like, we're in a good spot, but a bad spot. If that makes sense. Like, we're in a spot where I feel like we're very confident we can get the job done and be a pretty good player. A team again. But, like, nice to have that one guy that would push us over the edge here and make us that superstar team. Hidden potential. You gotta love it when you see hidden potential players, man. It's like an absolute biggest W you can take. You get a hidden potential guy, it is a huge W. Alright. Yeah, all we have is a first, a second, and a seventh, guys. It's, I said we had picks. We had first round pick, okay? We didn't have, many picks, but it's our last pick of this draft, pretty much. It actually matters. Right end. I mean, he's a power rusher, a speed rusher, which I don't think is a bad thing. I don't know if I really want that at this position. Maybe D tackle. Got some second round picks here. Ooh, this guy looks good. Not exactly. Alright, so here's our roster going into this year. As always, we'll do best team available. And yeah, I think we have a pretty dang good roster. But I say that every single year, I feel like. And sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't work out at all. Wait, why is Upshaw? That's because Upshaw is a cornerback. Okay, I was wondering why he was not the starter there. But let's go ahead and get it, guys. Yeah. Okay. We definitely did not go the way we wanted to go. Let's be honest. Did not work out what we wanted to work out. 7-10 record yet again. Very close, but not quite there, Super Bowl was kind of where we wanted to sit ourselves here for this rebuild and finish this rebuild off with. I mean, we were ups and downs all seasons. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if Caleb Williams is the guy anymore. I mean, in his franchise, obviously, there's not much we can do because we got him to a 7-year contract. But I don't know, man. I mean, I know we're in year 3 of that 7 years, so we can't really trade him and get rid of him there in that context. But, I don't know, man. 19th offense. What's our defense? 11th? Okay. Like, and he's still coming in MVP voting, so it's like, it's not like he's a bad player. He's not. It's just not going the way we want it to go. So, we're going to restructure Caleb Williams' contract. For obvious reasons. We gave him a lot of money, and we're now going to have to try to figure out something here, boys. Alright, we have the 11th overall pick, and we're going to see what we can do with this. So, not interested in quarterbacks, but what quarterbacks are available? This guy looks pretty okay. This guy looks pretty okay. We, realistically speaking, probably should take a right guard. I mean, a left guard. Actually, let's look at the squad right here. Let's look at the squad real fast. You know, just for craps and giggles here, man. I'm not saying we're moving on from Caleb Williams. But, is that the best team available? Yeah, we need a left guard. We do need a left guard. Take one later, though. Definitely take one later. We need a strong safety. Yeah, no, we're not going to take a quarterback. I was considering it just because of how bad things are going, but you know what? No, we can't do that, man, even though we're like, what, year 7 with Caleb, and it really hasn't worked out too well, but no, not yet. Ooh, okay. Pretty solid player. We still have a top 5 pick here. So he's a complete just pass rusher. Yeah, he's a speed rusher. What's his speed? Great speed. Not elite speed, but great speed. Okay. He has... Oh, he's a speed rusher, but he really doesn't have any power move to him. I can see why he's top 5, but still available. I can definitely see that. B tackle, C block, shed. Okay. I'm not really interested in the left guard this early. Unless one comes available that's like just outrageously good. Then maybe potentially. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to come available that's like that insanely good. We do need a strong safety. Free safety, strong safety. Ooh. This guy looks really good. Hold up. Solid speed, okay. B catching, B man, B play rec, B everything. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, he looks pretty dang good for a free safety there. Wasn't what we expected to go into the draft getting, but oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's no good left guards in this draft. Alright. We got A pass block right guard. Hidden potential. I'll take that. Alright, so we just traded a 4th round pick to get a new left guard. Should help us out immensely, especially after that draft didn't go the best at guard, in all honesty. Alright, so here's our roster going to this upcoming season. Let's do best team available so we can actually get, like, the best team here. There we go. Overall, I see this every single season, I feel like, but we're a pretty solid roster. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what all I can say here is we have a roster that looks like can win the game and, you know, win a lot of games. We'll see. Alright, so we went 12-4. Guess that works out pretty dang well. Paris Johnson comes back next week, so we have no right tackle going into playoffs. He just got hurt, which absolutely sucks, but it is what it is. But let's just go ahead and take a look at how this season went, because at this point, I don't get it. I drafted the quarterback in, like, what, the 5th round? Yeah, the 5th round in last year's draft. And apparently it lit a fire underneath of Caleb Williams, because this man just decided, you know what? We're going to win every game. He actually started off the season, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-1. Then he went 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 7-3, 8-3, 9-3, 10-3, 11-3, before, and I just realized we're in week 18 now. I did not sim to the actual playoffs. And we have one more game to play. I am stupid. I am absolutely stupid. I don't know why I thought we were in the playoffs right now. Okay, well, let's play our last game, 6-10 Jets. My bad. Apologies there. 13-4, and we win our conference. So, this was the best year we had so far in this franchise. Caleb Williams absolutely turned it around, I guess. 4,000 yards, 38 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That guy did not throw 1 interception all year and had that many touchdowns. Well, the good thing is we're going to have back Paris Johnson for the playoffs because, you know, he's 100% now because he was only hurt the last game of the season. Caleb Williams, let's go, baby, MVP. And we're the 9th ranked offense. What was our defense? 14th. We have a bye week before we go to our divisional. We can't win the Super Bowl this year. I'm going to cry. Because, like, guys, you have to understand, we are now 9 years in this franchise. We got to go win the Super Bowl at this point. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the Cardinals in real life are going to win the Super Bowl in the next 10 years. I don't think they're going to. But I'm not the Arizona Cardinals of, like, current management, okay? I'm better. So, let's go. So the whole point of these videos is to be a better, you know, head coach than normal head coaches on this team. And we can't score on offense. We missed an extra point when we do score on offense. Dude, what is happening in this game on offense? Our offense is absolutely garbage. We literally couldn't even score a touchdown. We were at the 10-yard line. I'm baffled. I'm absolutely baffled. I guess that's the best way to put it. We could not score even when we were at the 10-yard line. Our offense there literally scored a touchdown and missed an extra point. That was the game. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we went ahead here and signed some players. We got a cornerback, a wide receiver, a strong safety, and a tight end. Patrick Mahomes, honestly enough, signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yup, once he leaves the Chiefs, he goes to the Bucks, which is, you know, where Tom Brady went. Funny. Alright, with a 28th overall pick, and I'll be honest with you, I'm probably thinking about... Ooh, I don't really need a left tackle. I know it says we have no active right tackles. We do have a right tackle. Well, actually putting Paris Johnson at left tackle. We're putting Paris Johnson at left tackle. And we moved our other guy to right tackle. A right guard we drafted a couple years ago to right tackle. It's working out pretty okay. So I'm not really interested too much in a right tackle here, or left tackle. I'm actually interested in a right end. How is he not hitting development trait? That is so disgusting, because that guy looks so freaking good. I was about to absolutely start screaming my head off in enjoyment, because that guy looks like he was going to be a top 5 player. Okay. That guy looked like he was about to be an absolute superstar for the foreseeable future. This guy looks like he's good. And then he's hitting death. Bro. Of course. I find somebody else, I'm like, this guy looks really good. They're like, yeah, that's because he's hitting death. First guy that you thought looked really good, 0% chance he was hitting death. Alright, let's go with, we got a pretty good right end. We got a pretty good D tackle. We want to go running back here, because we don't really have a starting running back that really is that good. Okay. I mean, it's not horrendous bad. I probably way overpaid for him, but we just traded for a really top-end running back who's already a scheme fit for Brian Daboll's offense. And I think this could give us that next push forward that kind of gets our offense going a little bit more, right? Our offense has been very sluggish in the playoffs, very sluggish at the end of the season. This should help us out a lot to get a really good running back. All right, so here's the roster going into this year. I just got to go ahead and do best team available. And we're pretty good. I mean, I say this every year. And see how it goes, pretty much, right? It's kind of how it all works out. That season sucked. And there's so many times during that season that we almost did not make the playoffs at all. Like, a lot of times, we almost just simply did not make the playoffs. Yeah. That's like my general gist of everything is. I can only sigh in the fact that Caleb Williams, 31 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 3,900 yards. I mean, like, again, as always, our team looked pretty dang good. Our team was pretty dang good going into this. I thought this running back would really change it up for us, you know? Get 1,000 yards rushing. I guess that's great. Wait, no. What's this guy? He didn't even... Who won MVP? Is it Caleb? It's not Caleb. Caleb was 4. Number 5 offense. What was our defense? Like, what was the problem? That was the problem. Okay, that makes sense. Defense was the problem. Offensively was never the problem. Offense can't be the problem, guys. Okay, it's always got to be the defense. Defense wins championships and also loses them. Something like that. We have won so many playoff games in this video. And made the playoffs so many times. Like, this is, I feel like, what makes a really good rebuild, right? When you really break it down. I think obviously a rebuild, you know, you want to be a playoff team. You want to go and win the Super Bowl. That's obviously, you know, your overall goal in any given year, right? Just not just one year, any given year. Your goal is to go win the Super Bowl, right? Are we going to overtime? We're in overtime? Bro, we're going to double overtime. We lost. Did we lose on the... Do not tell me we lost on the safety. No, we lost on the field goal. But... that game went to almost triple overtime before somebody could score. Game went to almost triple overtime before someone could actually score. That was horrendous. Might have restructured some contracts, but we got some free agents, guys, and we got all defense. Because, let's be honest, you know what? I'm going to give Caleb Williams one more chance where I'm going all out this year on defense. I am trying to broker up this defense as much as humanly possible, and hopefully our defense can be so dominant that we can win a Super Bowl, because I guess our biggest problem has always been on defense now, because I'm giving Caleb Williams one last chance. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. That's what I'm trying to say at this point. We're going all out on defense, and we're just hoping our defense gets the job done. We got the 19th overall pick. We did, again, like I said, just sign someone in free agency. But if we're looking at our defense here, because our offense, again, as always, looks freaking amazing. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to argue that. It's like, listen, we're not amazingly great on defense, but we're good. We're good on defense. But it's apparently the problem. Apparently, we just can't figure it out on defense. So, adding more draft picks is, how you win on defense. I think. Something like that. Alright, so, let's see what we're going to go with first round here. I was kind of thinking right end or corner. Maybe. Or maybe some more depth. We're not going with a third round pick in the first round. Obviously, guys. Come on. I'm not 15 years in this franchise at this point, but none. And there's no linebackers who should be first-round picks. Interesting. Okay, so we got B, zone coverage corner. Okay. At A, ooh. This guy looks good. Hidden potential. Hey, maybe that ends up hitting, right? Maybe that ends up hitting. All right, so I think with our second pick here, I was kind of thinking, let's go back to our roster here for defense. I'm thinking about going D-tackle. I mean, we have not hit, like, any D-tackle we have drafted. Like, every D-tackle we have drafted has been pretty much mid or bust. And I don't like that. And it is what it is. Oh, wait, what's our linebacking core again? Hang on. Let's go back. I just forgot to check our linebacking core. We looked at our defensive line, but we didn't look at our linebacking core. All right, go back. Middle linebacker 2 and right and left backups. Getting backup and depth on this defense might be a huge W. Just to get as much depth as humanly possible. I got a left outside linebacker here. Okay. Not really what's going to fit our scheme here. This guy is going to be the only guy who's really going to fit our scheme here. And I'm not sure if I really like him at that spot there. Third or fourth round pick. Yeah, no, these guys aren't really the guys I'm looking for here. I mean, again, A to C block shed is nice. He's a speed rusher, so he's probably going to have just really good power move, finesse move. Or at least one of the two. Middle linebacker here. If I could get like a... Yeah, I was just about to say, if I can get a guaranteed B for zone coverage, I'm actually okay with that. Great speed. We might have reached on him, but I really wanted to take a backup linebacker for depth purposes. So we might have reached on him there, but at this point, like, I don't really think it's reaching. If we find a guy we like, you know, we just gotta kind of have to go after him, right? We're gonna have to just keep on trying to build as much as possible here. So if we find a guy we like, it's kind of just like, okay, well, don't reach. Well, we kind of have to reach. No, this guy's not the guy. Maybe this guy? It's only like any of these guys. I feel like with defense alignment especially, you really don't get like that crazy great player for you unless you take him top 5 for like right or left ends. Kind of feel like how Madden works for the most part. Tackle, pursuit. Block shed's awful, but he has really good finesse move. I don't know his power move, but it's C or F. So for a 4th round pick is not horrendous, right? Like, we're not sitting here saying, oh my gosh, a 4th round pick isn't a top 5 player. Like, yeah, no dip Sherlock, he's not going to be. But it's really based on, like, what can we work on, right? And there's certain stats, you know, you're not going to be able to recover from. If he has F in a certain stat, most likely he's not going to be able to recover from that. But the question is, does he have good stats somewhere else that can make up and make that not that bad of a stat? So I was kind of just hoping for hidden dev there. I'll be honest, that's kind of where I was, my thought process there was, you know what, if we can get hidden dev, we can actually get something to work out there. Alright, we're going to take, let's say we're going to take a right end. We haven't taken a right end, and I'm just going to take best player available. I'm not going to take best player available because he's not the best player available. He's really not. Problem is, I don't really know if I want to run stuff. I want a pass rusher. And power rusher is kind of where we're looking. I think this guy has the highest upside. And he's hidden potential. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I'm never going to say I won't take it. If I can get a W, I can get a W. Even if the W is like very small and minuscule and barely a W, I will take the W. Alright. I'm thinking here we probably go... I don't really want to take another corner. Maybe we look at D tackles again. This guy's more of a pass rusher. What's his speed? Solid speed? Okay. Finesse move? Yeah, I'm going to take him. I was kind of just hoping for hidden dev at this point. Didn't work. I'm not saying that this is probably a smart pick with the fact that, you know, Micah Parsons is 31 years old. But he's a scheme fit, and we're trying to win a damn Super Bowl. Okay? That's pretty much how I look at this. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, but we're making moves, and maybe this isn't not the smartest idea at all, but I'm trying to win a dang Super Bowl, okay? And after, you know, being the head coach of this team for now 12 years, this is it. This is not the final season of this video, but I'm saying this is it when it comes to the context of I am tired of losing. I need to figure out if Caleb Williams is a problem or not, or if it is our defense. Is it our offense? Is it our defense? What's going on? This is the best defense we have had since we started this franchise, and we're about to figure out how good this team actually is. Alright, maybe it was our defense. Maybe on the very lowest of key, it was maybe our defense. Maybe Caleb Williams is Timothy. Maybe he is Henry Potter. I don't know. But our defense played a lot better this season, and we upgraded them a lot, let's be honest. So we expected a lot from them to be upgraded to play better. But look at the stats and awards here. So 4,000 passing yards, 34 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Our run game popped off. Our receiving game popped off very nicely. 17 sacks with Micah really helped out our defense. I mean, adding him was absolutely massive. That got us so much more, you know, just overall W's. Third offense, and what was our defense? Come on. Fourth defense. Okay. Why do the Rams have another Patrick Mahomes? Why? Oh. Okay. We are in the wild card. We are in the wild card here, boys. And you already know how this goes. Playoff City. Okay? Playoff City. We went all out this year to go win a Super Bowl. And after many, many, many playoff games in these 12 years, and I'll be honest with you, been a lot of playoff games, I want to finish with a ring. That's all I want to finish with here is a ring here, boys. This game is so ugly. Okay? I mean, yeah. Come on, defense. We did not upgrade you for nothing. And we lose in overtime. Oh my gosh. Surprisingly enough, that might have been the best offense performance we've seen in so freaking long. Oh man. 0 sacks in that game though. 0 interceptions. As always, 0 freaking defense. Alright, so we traded Caleb Williams to the Chiefs for 3 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks. He was on the last year of his contract. Honestly, we can't afford him for a new contract anyway, so we're going to have to rebuild. We got the #1 overall pick, though, so we're going to have to rebuild with a quarterback. And we're going to have to see what we can do here, guys. That was also the first year we could actually trade him away, so that's another reason why we kind of waited and we didn't trade him earlier, because we kind of couldn't, in all honesty. And what am I doing? I actually want to go to adjust lineup here. So that was the first year we could actually trade him away. It sucks. It really does, because obviously, yeah, you want to keep the guy. You want to do something with him, you know, see how good you can play. But we're going to have to just kind of go back into this and go back to the drawing board, really, and just try to see what else we can get in this upcoming season, because we still have a really great team. We do. We lost Micah Parsons this offseason, which sucks, but honestly, this team is still a Super Bowl roster. We're going to draft another quarterback and see what we can do. We also need a left tackle in this draft, so left tackle and a quarterback. And let's just see how this draft falls to us, because it's a mess, man. It's definitely a mess. All right, first pick overall. Who's our future franchise? There's only one. His name is Jake Covington. Alright, Jake Covington. You're now our franchise quarterback. Now, I kind of want to trade up here and get one of these left tackles. Because we got a lot of picks here from the trade we made there with the Chiefs. And I kind of want to trade up here and possibly find ourselves a left tackle. So we can actually, you know, like, solidify this team. Especially with the fact that, you know, right now we have a lot of things going on for actually quarterback. You know, we're going to have to figure that situation out. You know, it's never easy to do that. Who has a second overall pick? I probably should have just looked at who his second overall pick on the screen was. And it's, wow. Dolphins. I went through every single team pretty much. Alright. Alright, Dolphins. Because I got some extra picks, I can kind of work this around here. Okay, you know, working trades in Madden, even with 6 spots, roster spots now, is never easy. Getting top 5 picks is almost impossible. Okay, let me think. I'm going to give you... This is actually the first we got from the Chiefs. Alright. So we're going to trade... Pretty much trade the Chiefs trade. Yeah, so we're pretty much trading the Chiefs trade here. And they still say no. Really? Dude, I just want the second overall pick so I can get a left tackle for our squad. Alright, let me try to get the third overall pick. Who had that third overall pick? It was team down here, I feel like. Yep, it was Saints. Alright, Saints. I'm not going to offer you the same thing, but I'll offer you 2 number 1s and, yeah, 2 number 2s. Okay. Dolphins, please do not take a left tackle here. We really need one. They take a right tackle. Okay. Not exactly what we cared about. Because we have now the choice between these two guys. Okay, nothing guaranteed there. This guy is guaranteed to have C run block. But he's a pass protector, that's why. Okay. This guy's agile. Good strength, okay. Lead block A, run block finesse, okay. Pass block finesse. Okay. I don't think that was a bad pick. I don't think that was a bad pick here, but... With our second... So now we got a left tackle. We got a quarterback. Where are we looking next, guys? So... To be honest... Maybe another receiver, backup tight end. Maybe backup tight end. Now that we have a left tackle, maybe backup tight end. Yeah, I'm going to go backup tight end. Maybe middle linebacker. Because we also did lose our middle linebacker, which also sucked. Lost a lot of guys. Alright, so... Let's see backup tight end. Because usually tight ends go off the board very quickly. Alright, these are all third round picks. So, we're not interested. Middle linebacker, though, maybe. Second round pick, middle linebacker. Hidden potential. I'll take that. Now, do we have... We have a 5th round pick. Okay, we'll take a tight end in the 5th round. It's not a big deal. It's not going to be a starter, but he'll be a backup anyway. It's not like we need him to be a starter. So, but yeah, no, it's weird to go from 2 quarterbacks in a rebuild. Like, you know, really rebuild this team and then rebuild this team again. I mean, it's not like we're rebuilding, really. We're just relaunching, in all honesty. We're really just relaunching this team after the trade. Alright, so I don't know why I went here. Let's go back and let's go to our actual adjust roster here. Because, yeah, we're going into the season, guys. Our first season now with a new team, a new quarterback. And we have Blankenship. So, he's a bronze development trait. I thought he was hidden dev. Oh, wait, no, that's why. Because we got to do best team available. There we go. There's Covington. I was about to say, I thought he was hidden dev. Like, this is almost bullcrap, but we're good. We're good. Just gotta do best team available, and then we'll find. But yeah, this is what the squad's looking like, guys. Let's go win a Super Bowl. Let's go finish what we started. All right, we went 7-10, guys. Went 7-10 under new management. It is what it is, you know. The Chiefs, did they get to the playoffs? The Chiefs got the 2nd seed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Caleb Williams did go with the Chiefs. What did they finish? The best? They win the conference. They went 12-5. Thanks, Caleb. Never did that over here in Arizona. Never did it over here, my man. And you had, and I had, what's it called? I had the Chiefs playbook for a lot of his career. But never did it over here. Alright. It is what it is. Good rookie year, in all honesty. Not too mad about it. 1,200 yards for Marvin Harrison. Okay. 8.5 sacks, 2. Yeah. I mean, Andy Reid is a Hall of Fame coach. I'm not going to, like, take, you know, the L there. Yeah, I mean, he did pretty much what he always does. That's pretty much the same stats he always gets for us. Okay, he had 2 really great receivers, though. And a really great tight end. Okay, so he had probably a better offense, like, in general when it comes to weaponry, but it is what it is. Alright, we got the 23rd overall pick here. Let's see what we're going to take. Definitely tight end. Tight end's our biggest problem here. Slash biggest need here, I will say. Yeah, definitely tight end. We got to get more weapons for this offense. You know, we were pretty... I don't know, we were always pretty good with the squad we had over the years with Caleb Williams. But still, definitely tight end's going to be important here. And we got a first-round tight end right here. Hidden potential. He has 84 speed. Ugh, not the fastest player in the world. Wasn't expecting too fast of a guy. I'll be honest, like, usually you're not going to get, like, 92 speed tight ends, guys, you know. But I was kind of hoping for a little bit faster speed. I'm not going to lie to you. Was kind of hoping for a better there, but it is what it is. Let's look at another tight end in the 4th round here, though. 4th round tight end. 81 speed. So I guess the first guy was actually a pretty big W there. But how that second guy made a move. More blockbuster trades. This video franchise rebuild should be is just blockbuster trades. Nah, listen, guys. I wanted to, as much as possible here, get the best roster we can. Well, the best weaponry we can for our new quarterback, right? Again, like I said, we're still fighting everything we can to go into this season and hopefully, you know, look better than last season. Another year, missed the playoffs. I mean, I'll be honest with you, we're getting better. That's a positive. The Chiefs also missed the playoffs. The Chiefs went 7-10. Yeah. Yeah, Kansas City, how does it feel? Because guess what? That was the Caleb Williams has done. That's the Caleb Williams special throughout his career with us, which was make the playoffs, look amazing, look great, don't win the Super Bowl, then fall apart. Pretty much what the Caleb Williams special was. And I didn't check. Wait, did he win the Super Bowl last year? He didn't win the Super Bowl, right? League history. No. Bengals won. Thank you. Caleb Williams won MVP with the Chiefs, though. And then his second season with the Chiefs, the man falls apart like he's made out of glue, like toothpicks. 3,800 yards, 29 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Okay, like, again, another really good season for our rookie. I mean, he's not great. He's not the best in the world. I'm sorry, he is great. He's not the best, though. But he will be over time. Did he win Rookie of the Year? Obviously, he wasn't going to win that. But how about NFC Rookie of the Year? He didn't. No. Wow. Wow. Wait. He wasn't even on the list? I think at least he'd make the list. Okay. Yeah, no, man. 8th ranked offense. What was our defense? 'Cause I feel like our defense is really good. What was our defensive rank for last year? 8th ranked offense. What was our defense? 22nd. We just can't figure out defense, apparently. I mean, again, like I said, this squad, right now, this squad was pretty good this season. I mean, if you told me this, like, obviously, yes, we had our left guard got hurt, so that definitely hurt us. But in reality, I mean, we have an 84 overall left guard. We have 2 really good tight ends, a really decent receiving core with a superstar guy. We, of course, do have really good running backs. Okay. Defensively, I mean, like, if this was the Cardinals right now, I think the Cardinals would win multiple games. Like, they would win probably 12 games if they had this team right now. Like, we went from, like, a 70 overall in this franchise to now a 92, 90, 90. Like, we are up there, and I actually didn't even fathom. What's our quarterback rating? I don't know why it didn't even, like, dawn on me. He's a superstar X Factor. I didn't even realize that. I knew he had hidden dev, but I didn't know what his hidden dev was going to be. So, he's a superstar X Factor. That helped out a lot, even though he hasn't really done anything for us so far. I mean, he's missed the playoffs 2 years in a row, so it is what it is there. All right. We now finally see how good our quarterback is. We didn't win our division, but, we made the playoffs. First time making the playoffs under our new rookie. I'll take that. We started off the year 5-0. 5-1. Actually, wait, 5-0 or 6-1? 5-0, 5-1, 6-1, and then the rest happened. All right, I'll take that. I mean, from how long it took, it's actually not that surprising. I'll be honest with you. That actually was not really that outrageous of a time it took us to get to the playoffs. I mean, they're a good team, don't get me wrong. You want to make the playoffs the first year, but it is what it is, man. Like, not going to be crazy, upset because we didn't make the playoffs in our first season. All right, cool. Chiefs, Caleb Williams. Looks like he's doing good. I'm not a hater, but I don't want him to be successful. Is that a hater? I think it's a hater. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a jealous, X type of thing, where it's like, I don't want him to succeed. And they went 11-6. All right. First playoff game with our new rookie. I'm excited. Kinda excited. I'm sorry, I'm like traumatized from playing with Caleb Williams for so long and watching him lose in the playoffs within 10 seconds and then me be like, wow, I've actually watched this game the whole entire game. But you know what? It's okay. Here we go. Come on, rookie. You're going to earn your name today, my man. You're no longer a rookie, bro. Covington, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Jay Covington. It works out. 3 tutties, 1 interception, okay? I'll say one thing. The Chiefs should be enjoying the fact that they're in the playoffs, but they're never going to the Super Bowl. Why are they never going to the Super Bowl? Because they got Caleb Williams. So going into these playoffs, we don't have our star left end, or we don't have our free safety, or we don't have our halfback. So it's just a side note here, going to these playoffs, we are missing some people, and we won that game. Can I still say star left end? I mean, at this point, he's 34 years old and he's 79 overall, but you know what? At one point, he was the best in the league. At one point, he was one of the best in the league. So, maybe not superstar player, but definitely solid player, okay? Solid player is what we're going to call him. He was a solid player for us. All right, come on. Don't do the Caleb Williams experience. As a Cardinals head coach here, I can't deal with Caleb Williams experience. Come on, Falcons. You always choke it, Falcons. You always choke it. No. No way we scored a touchdown and then they scored a touchdown too. Ain't no way we scored a touchdown and they scored a touchdown too. That does not happen. Thankfully, the Falcons choked it. Who's the quarterback? Oh, it's like a made-up guy. Alright, I mean, overall wise, we played pretty good football. Won an NFC Championship game. Our first time with our new rookie quarterback, Covington. Well, he's not a rookie anymore. He's not a rookie anymore. But Covington, we are now in the NFC Championship game. Okay? I just wanted to take that consideration that Caleb Williams could have never done it. Okay? Caleb Williams was like the... Who got hurt? Who got hurt? Wow. We lost a strong safety. Left outside linebacker. We lost our cornerback. We lost so many players that game. It was a long game. It was. So I give it that. You know, that was a long game. A hard-fought game. Why do we always got to play them? Like, I don't want to play them every single year, every single time we're trying to go to the Super Bowl. Maybe this is like the last hurrah. You know, this is the way we go to the Super Bowl and win. Is we get through our arch enemy. Arch enemy. Please don't blow us out. You always blow us out. That's not fun to watch. You always do this. This is so painful. That's so painful. It always happens. It always happens, man. We're like, hey, when the oh no, the Rams. This is not fair. That's like a cheat code. How are you allowed? How are you allowed to do this? That's like a cheat code. Oh my gosh. We literally could have won a Super Bowl that year. If only we did not have to play the LA Rams. It's the one team. That's the one team I did not want to play. I didn't care who else we played. I really didn't. We could have played anybody else. It was him. It was the Rams. Again. Alright. The last year of this franchise. I'm pretty sure this is actually the last year I can actually play this franchise. Because these franchises online are only like 15 years. But, who are we going to go with? I guess a left guard. We could get a left guard. Do we have a second round pick? We don't. So, YOLO? Whatever. We'll take a left guard here. We don't have a second round pick, so we'll kind of just go with this one here. I'm pretty sure you can only play 15 years. Unless I'm incorrect, I'm pretty sure it's only 15 years. Let me go with... Oh, we need a D tackle. I know we need a D tackle here. Yeah, he looks good. I'm going with the he looks good mentality. Hey? Oh, he looks great. He looks fantastic. Alright, guys, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of traded away every draft pick we had over the next 3 years because this is our last season in this franchise, and I'm going out with a bang. So who do we get? We got Greenlaw right here, and I think we got somebody else. We might have got a receiver. Yeah, I think we got Hutchinson. Yeah, we got Hutchinson. So we got Greenlaw and we got Hutchinson. So we got a receiver there. And listen, we're going all out to go win a Super Bowl, okay? This is just what we're doing here. So this squad right here, this is the Super Bowl winning squad. 2038, 15 years in the future. 15 years as head coach of this football team. And all I want, like Jerry Jones wants, is a Super Bowl championship. After all these years, I think we deserve one. I think we deserve one, okay? We went through Caleb Williams' whole entire career pretty much. We went the whole entire career with freaking Covington. Like, it is remarkable Remarkable indeed how much we went through in this video so far, guys. And this video, I mean, is like, again, these rebuilds, they're around like what? This video is probably like 2 hours and 30 minutes long. Like, these rebuilds are long, right? There's a lot of things going on in these rebuilds, but it's not short and sweet. I know some YouTubers do these rebuilds and they make it very short and sweet. It's kind of hard to do that if you're really truly doing a rebuild, right? Because there's only so much you can take out of this rebuild before it becomes just you simulating the seasons over and over again, and that's pretty much that, right? You got to add some detail to it. With 6-2 against the 0-9 49ers. Okay. We're winning. We had an injury. I didn't see what our injury was, but we had an injury. So let's go ahead and upgrade everybody. What was our injury? By the way, I didn't trade away all of our picks, but I traded away majority of our picks. Like, not every single pick, but a lot. And not every single pick when it comes to later on. I'll show you real fast. Injury report. Let's just look at injury report. Our wide receiver got hurt. Okay. So that's not the worst thing in the world, but definitely not what you want to see. I wish this season would end with us going to the Super Bowl and playing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. That would be really cool. But yeah, so this is how many draft picks we have left. So I didn't trade away all of our picks. We still have a good amount left, but again, like I said, if you're going all in for your final year of your franchise, you know, we're going all in here, okay? That's pretty much that. All right, what we got here? We're playing the 4-7 Chiefs. Hold up. Do they still have the quarterback, Caleb Williams? Is Caleb Williams still a Chief? He is. First one's free. Well, I think in just do desserts here, I mean, they're not making the playoffs. So we might as well watch this game. What's up, Caleb? Chiefs, you guys were so desperate to get this man from us. You traded away 3 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks. And now you're watching your quarterback take you to Nowhereville. Nowhereville. No Super Bowls. This is Patrick Mahomes. Okay, dude, please don't let them destroy us. That's all I gotta say, bro. Don't let them destroy us here. I know Caleb Williams wants nothing more right now than to destroy us, but this is bad. Okay, you know what? Comeback season. That was ugly, okay? Maybe we shouldn't watch that game. That was pretty ugly. I hope that didn't, like, keep them in the playoffs. It might have kept them in the playoffs, because now they're 5-7. And 5-7 is technically not out of the playoffs yet. Okay, you know, I really did watch that game to embarrass him. And I embarrassed myself, so we're 9-3. We're 8-3. Now we're 9-3. Now we play the Seahawks. We're 10-3, so we got a new injury. Free safety got hurt. Okay. Not what you want to see, but it is what it is. It's part of football. 10-3. Let's go 11-3. 11-3. Let's go 12-3. 12-3. Let's go 13-3. And we're 12-4. Okay. I mean, overall wise, the Rams are not that good. Listen, the Rams are not that good. So it's possible the Rams don't make the playoffs here. Please, Rams, do not make the playoffs here. That's all I ask. Of course you make the playoffs. Bro, of course you make... I hate Madden so much. Please. No. What's the stats? Okay. I got this feeling that we're gonna lose to the Rams in the first round of the wild card playoffs. I have a feeling. I have like a very weird feeling. Okay, we didn't win MVP. Rams quarterback almost won MVP. Please, Rams. Just don't do it again. Just don't do it again. That's all I ask, okay? Like, it's just... You ruined so many seasons for us, Los Angeles. You ruined so many perfect teams. Teams that I think we could have probably won 3 or 4 or 5 Super Bowls if it wasn't for your team. And that's all I ask. Just don't do it again. Just roll over for one time in this franchise. And it take the L, Los Angeles. Please. Cardinals, please don't. Why? Overtime? Okay. We won. We actually won. We actually won. That game went to double overtime. That game went to double overtime. That is how absolutely OP this Ram squad is. That game went to double overtime. That quarterback for the Rams, bro, you could have him on anyone else's squad and give him not one single player, and he would be the best player. He would literally still get to the playoffs. That is like Patrick Mahomes on steroids. Like, that guy is better than Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, he's a made-up player, but he's like better than Patrick Mahomes ever will be. That is insane. Gosh, okay. Now we get the 9-8 Commanders. Come on, Covington. This is easy. This is easy. This is the cakewalk now. We just got past the best team we've ever played against. The team that has always ruined it for us. So this is like the ultimate trip. Come on. Okay, good job. Touchdown. Okay. Offense is very much struggling. Offense is very much struggling here. Alright, hold up. I am, offense, you gotta do something here. Okay, we went for it on 4th down, which was nice. We now gotta stop them. We got the ball back. Game-winning drive. There we go. We're now in the championship. Okay. That game was way too close also. That was way too close, but no one's good. Our quarterback threw 2 interceptions in that game. 2 interceptions in that game, bro. Win the championship. We beat the Rams. We don't have to play the Rams in the championship. Oh, this is so beautiful. I could cry right now. I could cry not having to play the Rams in the championship. Alright, boys. We play the Vikings again. Played them in the regular season. We lost them in the regular season. They're a good team. They are a very, very good team. Guess what? Today we gotta be great. We are 1 game away from a Super Bowl. We've been to the championship 3 times here. NFC Championship 3 times in 15 years. Come on. They went right down the field with us. We're not. Please don't get blown out. Do not get blown out, Cardinals. Do not get blown out. Alright, hold on. I gotta just stop for a second. This game's getting out of hand. Alright. Okay. Kick the field goal. We got stopped. We kicked the field goal in the end there. They're going right down the field on us. Our defense is literally just open season for them. Like, it's a joke at this point. Fourth and 1, they go for it and they get it. Bro, so many playoff games we won in this video. I mean, for Cardinals who haven't won a playoff game since, like, what, 2012? No, 2015, 2016 time period. It was a W rebuild for that reason. But it was just a interesting set. I'll tell you that. Bills and Vikings, the 2 teams that never won a Super Bowl. Both teams never won one. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Bills win it. Both of them have lost Super Bowls. They both been to Super Bowls. They both just lost Super Bowls. Can I advance even farther? Can I keep going or no? I've never gotten to this point in the franchise. I can keep going. I don't know how much longer they're going to let me go. I'm just going to call it here, but let's just go back and look at the legacy of our 2 quarterbacks who we did draft and, you know, try to make magic with. So, Joe Burrow, obviously Hall of Famer's right there. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. Caleb Williams, man. Currently, what is he, 30? He's 15 years in the league, so he's like 38 years old. Played for us for a good amount of time, man. Really great quarterback. Never could win the big game. Never could get us anywhere, you know, where we needed to be. And then, of course, we take Covington, who is still a little bit down this list here. What does he have? So he has 18 yearly awards. 0 championships, 0 anything else. Alright. Where's Covington? No, Covington. Where's Covington at? Hang on. What are Cardinals, right? Yeah. Cardinals team. Oh, there he is. He only has 2 yearly awards. So that's why he's so far down the list here. Why? I meant to look at his stats, but we did not. Let's look at his stats. Now I'll go to his player card. He's still 26 years old. And I mean, listen, the first couple seasons didn't make the playoffs. Really took some time to develop, you know. Not perfect, but still really great. Is he a 99? He's a 99 overall already, so yeah. We traded the kitchen sink for him, and again, like I said, I'm not sure how much they're gonna, like, before they kick us off this franchise. So let me go to league settings here. I'm gonna set everything to automatic and let the CPU do it, but I'm going to here, let's go to automatic. Individual, manual, okay. I want to keep simming, and I'm just going to keep us in here. I'm going to keep simming until they kick us out. I don't, they have to kick us out at some point, right? Because you can only do a certain amount of seasons. You can't do, I thought 15 was online. Unless they're going to consider this next season the 15th season, which is possible. Let me see if I go to next season. What's going to happen if I sim to next season here? Are they actually going to let me go to next season? Again, I'm only doing 15-year rebuild no matter what, even if they don't kick me off, because I like to make it 15 years. I think it's like a nice, good number, you know, do it 15 years. But I want to see if they actually kick me off after 15 years. No, they don't. Okay, so I low-key could just do more than 15 years? Again, this is not an offline franchise, so that's why I'm kind of confused here. Maybe they're going to just do... Hang on, maybe they do, like... I'm going to guess this is the 15th year, they're going to say. Because it's 2024 season, it's 2023 season, but they might say because of that first year. This might be like the second year that they actually do it. 1 second, guys. We went 14-3 and won our conference. All right. Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Exactly what I expected. 14-3. Let's go. Wait, where did the Chiefs go? 1 loss, 2 losses, 3 losses, 4 losses, 5, 6, 7. They went 10-7. So I'm gonna guess they made the playoffs. They did. They went 7th seed. So Caleb Williams barely made that playoff right there. That's interesting. All right. Let's upgrade our players, and I guess let's look at the stats real fast, as always. Look at who got MVP. Guess it wasn't Caleb Williams. If we're being honest here. 3,800 yards. Okay. All right. Not bad. Defensively. Still getting like 11, 12 sacks a season. I like it. Well, for a couple of our guys, I'm going to say. Caleb Williams he's still cutting it, man. He's still kicking it for them, man. I don't really care who MVP was because I know it's not my quarterback. So, I'm not even going to care about who the MVP was for somebody else. No, you know, this is how it has to happen. This is how. It's been the whole entire franchise. It's been the whole franchise. Every single time. This is the team we play. This is the team we deal with. This is the team we fight against. And now, it is yet again the age-old classic. Playoff City versus the two Juggernauts. And we're not really a Juggernaut, but they are a Juggernaut, I will give them. This is actually an amazing game. Like, this is actually a back-and-forth type of game. If you're going to talk about a playoff game being amazing, this was actually probably the most amazing playoff game I've ever seen. And we won, which is awesome. Because I like it when we win. You know, I actually really like, you know, those scenarios. I like the idea of winning, you know. It always works out for us when we win. But let's see. Simulating the 20... Okay, that was weird. I might have broke the franchise playing for 16 years. I might have broke the franchise. Okay. 0 players were upgraded. Okay, just at least let me... Okay, so it simulated... It just simmed right away. It didn't even wait. It just said, nah, bro. It said, you're playing 16 years. You're not gonna be able to sim it yourself. Like, we're gonna sim it for you at this point. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. I have auto control on everything. So that's why it simmed it itself, because I have auto control on everything. So I have auto advance set to them, to the CPU. Alright. Come on. Come on, don't lose the championship again. Don't lose the championship again. Please, please, please. Caleb, not Caleb. Covington. Covington. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We lost the championship again. I mean, like 17 freaking years. We just lost the championship every freaking year. We are now the Green Bay Packers. We are now the Green Bay mother-loving Packers. Bro. We are now the Green Bay Packers. We lose the championship every single year. Oh my gosh, okay. I just want to see if it, like, what happens here. Like, if I advance it. Alright, so Bills, Commanders. Commanders won Super Bowl twice in their history. Commanders won again. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to be able to go any farther than this, right? I don't think so. There's no way. At some point. They're still letting me go? Bro, there's no way that I could still go further. It used to always be 15-year franchise. Is it 20 years now? Maybe it's 20 years now. It used to always be 15 years. Like, period. No doubt about it. You know, end of story. It would just tell you after 15 years it wouldn't let you advance anymore. No. We are 15 years in this, guys. Well, no, at this point, we're now officially 16 years in. And they're still letting me go. That is... I don't get it. I don't know at what point they cut you off. Because I thought you had to, like, eventually get cut off here. But apparently not. Yeah, no, we are literally still... you know, it's into the playoffs then. Alright, we went 7-10. Did not go the way we wanted. I don't know how we fell off, but I'm not going to ask questions anymore. I'm letting the CPU, by the way. The last 2 seasons, out of my hands. The CPU's doing everything, guys. So, last 2 years wasn't even in my hands. Okay, I don't know how much longer you can actually sim this for, so I'm going to stop now. And I might put at the end of this video, like, a little clip of how long you can actually sim for. Because I didn't think you could sim this long. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Actually, real fast. Actually, no, yeah. Peace out. I was going to look at the lineup, but I just realized that this lineup is technically not within. This is outside the 15 year. We already looked at the lineup for the 15 year, so peace out. All right, so 2053 is how far you can go in a franchise now. So it used to be 15 years for online franchises. So now it's what? Minus 2023. It's 30 years? That's a W for EA. That's an absolute W for EA. I gotta give EA props on that one. That's a W that you can go with 30 years now in a franchise. Did we ever win a Super Bowl? Chiefs won again. Wait, did the Chiefs win one with Caleb Williams? No, they won one with Parker Hepner. So they actually ended up getting a new quarterback. We never won one. That is insane. And this whole franchise, 15-year franchise, now actually 30-year franchise, technically. Technically 30-year franchise. No, we never won one. We got so close so many freaking times in this franchise. That's insane. Like, am I even going to be able to see the Cardinals here? Hang on. Let me go to Cardinals here. So, they now have a guy named Randy Mann. Okay. How good was Randy Mann? That's my question. I don't think I can look at the roster, though. Randy Mann. Look at this guy. He looks hilarious. 70 overall. Nothing too special. Alright. Their top receiver is actually a 93 overall star player. Okay. So I think at this point, I was going to say that most of these quarterbacks have retired. Caleb Williams never won a Super Bowl. Covington probably never won a Super Bowl either. Would be my guess. Yeah, Covington's not even on here anymore. He never won a Super Bowl either. Even if he left us, he didn't win a Super Bowl. Wait, hang on. So can I technically... Hold up. Okay, no. You can only go to 2053. Peace out, guys.